TLEV fans, let me hear ya howl!
You're tuned in to the TLEV Show on Classical FM, a scholarly news debate with your colleagues.
Oh, come on, man, it's the fun stuff, the nerd news. So grab a popcorn and a soda, crank your stereo to the max, and get ready to enjoy the most tubular show on the radio.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to episode 8 of the TLEV Show, where a group of us nerdy friends discuss and debate the latest of pop culture news. Of course, I'm Thomas, and today we have the daddy that is a zaddy, Josue Mendez.
Hello.
With a little dab. We have the Try Not to Get Scared champion, two-time, 2 years in a row.
It's here this week. It's here this week.
There we go, Tony. And we have the mystery couple, Mystery and Missy, which they're sharing one mic, so we'll see how it goes with this podcast. But how are you all doing? How's the comments doing? We see Christopher here. We see Losh TV. We see Bronx 15.
Oh, I know that guy. You know that guy right there?
Bronx 15.
Go back to Horror Nights.
There we go.
Great time.
We are here.
Christopher Diero has a loading sign. Is that on my end or?
Well, yeah, it was just the fact that the loading sign was the fact that we didn't start exactly at 8, but we started. I think people are now. People are starting to get the alerts now, so I think they'll start joining us soon. But y'all ready? This is like a big week. We have a lot to talk about this week.
Do we though?
What, do we? I think we do.
There's only one.
I mean, there's a lot
for me.
Yeah.
There's two big things.
Why don't we start with like the one thing that happened literally Monday, and it was like the only thing that mattered on Monday. Daft Punk is no more.
It was the only thing that mattered this week for me.
Happy birthday, Daft Punk. Oh, wait.
Get out of here. Go.
Quite the
Get out of
opposite,
here.
my
Let's get out of this podcast, Tim. Go.
I love Daft Punk.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, name 5 songs.
That epilogue was.
He's gatekeeping.
There's a gatekeeping going on right here. Yes, Daft Punk. So if you saw the epilogue where one of the members blew up the other member, right? Is that what happened?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
It was like it started with them walking, and then one was walking, as you see in the picture. One's walking further, but the other one's slowing behind. And then he comes up to him, basically like, "Hey, dude, what's wrong?" And then he just kind of has his head down, and he takes off his jacket.
Yeah. Well, as you see, this has been a location for a lot of different things and a lot of pop culture. So, of course, it was in Daft Punk's big farewell. We will miss you, Daft Punk. We know that. Well, we know that they are multi-millionaires, and I'm sure they are quite well off.
They pushed through that Tron movie. That movie could not be.
That's why I'm like sad that like now we're never gonna get Tron 3, because if there's no Daft Punk, then there's no Tron.
No,
even Guetta who does it now.
I don't think they realized that they could have just passed on the helmets and just kept this going. Like Daft Punk could have been the band that just existed forever.
Yeah.
No, but this was smart on their part. You know,
I don't know. It's really hard for me to imagine someone else taking those spots because.
What do you mean? You don't even know who they look like.
Well, I know. Actually, that's not true. If you go back to where they first started, you can see what they look like. But
that's true.
No, I'm talking about like just their music style, though. I mean, it's just so revolutionary to me that like they created a form of music that was not only EDM, but it experimented with so much other things that I loved. I think that's why that was really one of the only EDM groups that I would listen to, because they were very like, if you listen to their last album, Random Access Memories, that album sounds phenomenal from start to finish. Like it doesn't even sound like really an EDM thing. There's like so many people on there, so many instruments on there. It's just, their music is just so revolutionary that there's like really no other words to describe it. It's just, it's something that would never be replicated ever again.
Yeah. So
I think that this was a good way for them to go down as legends, and their music will always be amazing. And now no one will be like, oh man, Daft Punk, they were, it was kind of going downhill after that. But they did it like Seinfeld. You go with the bang. So literally.
Boom.
Yeah, we'll miss you, Daft Punk. Anyway, who's hungry? I'm kind of hungry.
I'm starving.
You're starving? Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
I don't know,
so
man. I
let's
feel
make
like
the entire audience hungry, and let's talk about
Hungies.
some food. Specifically, let's talk about a touch of Disney. Now, this is going to be the big event starting March 18th, which is going to be the first Disney food event since, since the vid happened. And because of that, we're going to, and it's going to be located in Disney California Adventure. There's going to be spots like Cars Land. We're going to have like Lamplight Lounge that's opening up again. There's actually going to be like dine-in starting March 11th for that, which is kind of cool. And that photo I want to talk about a little bit later.
dine in.
Dine in, yes. The Lamplight Lounge, you'll be able to dine in with a reservation. Isn't that
Anaheim,
crazy?
but Anaheim
I can't wait to get a
State-
soundboard so I can
Anaheim's-
just say Nani.
Aren't there freaking there's like
Nani?
their guidelines different than Los Angeles County?
Orange County?
Yeah.
Orange County has been trying.
Yeah, they've been trying to lower
So
their.
they might have a little bit more freedom to do that indoor dining than if it was in Los Angeles. But
they don't mean
still
like-
don't agree. I don't agree with it still, but
What I know is it's an outside.
Yeah, Lamplight Lounge has the outside seating.
It does have
That's
the
not what they mean.
It could mean that, yes, but
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get at is the fact that this event is and this is gonna be like the first debate / discussion of the night. The ticket price will run you about $75. Now this includes the $10 parking fee, the $25 meal tasting card that you get,
Schmeal.
which does not apply to alcohol, does not apply to like the more exclusive things. It's just the
Mm.
standard tasting card for everything. And when you factor those in, what you're really paying to go to Disney California Adventure, right? This is not Disneyland because you're not entering Disneyland. Disney California Adventure is $40. And what do y'all think? $75.
I ain't gonna go.
No?
Nah, I don't miss Disney that much. I mean, I miss Disney, but I ain't gonna pay $75 just to go to California Adventure when I can't ride anything. So
That's true. No rides are open, but you get to see joy and sadness.
the next time you'll see me in California
already had
Adventure
joy and
is when
sadness.
Avengers Camp is open. That is the very next time you'll actually see me there.
We'll be.
I mean, I got one thing to say.
oh.
Just backpedal a little bit to another event that does
Yeah.
a much better
Yeah, exactly.
And cheaper.
And
Ye-
cheaper.
and cheaper.
Yeah, that you don't have to
Free
pay.
parking.
Yeah.
Free parking.
I will say this about Taste of, or was it Touch of Disney?
A touch of Disney.
A Touch of
Sprinkle
Disney.
of Disney.
You know what? I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna shove out the $75 to go.
Okay, we have a video then. Awesome.
Gotta see where Tim's mind's at.
$10 parking, 25 meal card, whatever. I think I want to go just for the sole fact that it gives like us, me, Joe, and Miles a chance to take pictures that I feel like I wouldn't be able to take once California Adventure opens up again. Because I feel like once that opens up again, it's going to be even more crowded than whatever crowd I'm going to see at Touch of Disney.
Okay.
And the fact that I also get unlimited photo pass, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
So-
especially now that there's no more annual pass holders, so
Exactly.
that everybody's gonna have to pay for it.
I think the positive on this though is they're hiring back 1,000 cast members, so that's
Yes.
cool.
That's the big positive that I have for this event.
It's
I've
gonna sell
never-
out.
Yeah, it will. Oh, it for sure
Absolutely,
will
yeah.
sell out.
Yeah.
Mhm. How fast do
No
you guys
doubt.
think it will sell out?
Tickets already go on sale?
No, March
3 or 4
4th.
days probably.
Yeah,
It's
give
gonna
it
go
by, like I think that
on
by that
Knott's, does
weekend
it?
they'll be done.
It's gonna
I'm-
be it's gonna be
yeah,
like Knott's.
I'd
It's gonna
agree.
take like
How fast it's
3 or
gonna
4
sell out.
days, and then they're gonna be like, all right, we're adding dates to it, and that's what's gonna happen.
Well,
I think this
Knott's
is just a
not
test to
sold
see
out
how
yet.
well they can control this park and then maybe do something to Disneyland. That's how Knott's
Mm.
started. They started only in Calico and then they expanded some more Knott's and they did the entire park. And
Well,
Did you guys read what Jake Stewart said? He said, I'm hearing that Universal is about to announce that they're doing something very similar to what Disney's doing with a touch of Disney.
I would go to
Looking for an
theirs.
announcement this week,
Universal.
possibly.
I would
Hell
go to
yeah,
that.
I would go to Universal.
Ah, since we are uni boys, let's do it.
That's a no question.
That's no question.
No
man.
question.
No, but things are at university.
Remember, there was supposed
know.
to be last
don't know.
March. There was supposed to be a food event that was going to be. Oh gosh.
Was it gonna be for Lunar New Year?
No,
wait,
no.
when was
it
Lunar
after
New Year?
that, it was like a
It was the-
Bravo Food
yeah.
Network show.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It
I've always
was-
said that I've liked City Walk more than I like Downtown Disney. So I mean that proves.
Mm,
I mean, I
City
just for me
Walk's a
there's more
vibe.
there's more to shop for me at least in City Walk. I mean with the comic book store, the Dodger store, Hot Topic, go get Funko Pops.
You know
Maybe
what?
it's
I
like-
agree. I agree with Tony. I do.
Yeah.
I think I prefer
Voodoo
City
Donuts.
Walk over Downtown
Voodoo
Disney because I
Antique.
feel like at City Walk I'm going to somewhere special, as opposed to when I go to Downtown Disney, I feel like I'm going to a mall with Disney on the
yes, there you
side.
go.
I when I go to Downtown Disney, there's just like no stores for me, like other than maybe the Star Wars store that just opened that I have not been to yet.
But
and the
it somehow
Disney store.
Star
it
Trading
somehow feels a
How is
lot
that?
smaller, doesn't it? Like downtown Disney, like it just seems like with like their stores, it just seems like there's not much to do as much. Like when you go to City Walk, it feels
My
like you
hope
can
is
spend a
that-
while there.
I know this is
You
inside
can,
the
yeah.
park, but I hope that when they open Avengers Campus, they open up a comic book store. That would be a smart thing to do. But
If there is no comic book store in Avengers Campus, then what is this?
yeah, or a giant tribute statue of Stan Lee, and then you know how like they have the Walt and Mickey
there
one, maybe have
better
like
be.
Stan Lee and Iron Man. I
One
don't
in the
know.
front of him going.
Yeah, with his glasses and everything.
Going like
Excelsior.
This.
The
Aw.
older generation that reads comics.
She does make a good point, Tony. Not a lot of people are reading comics now.
They
Well,
are.
you
They're
know
just
what?
reading
That's
digital.
what we're here
It's
for.
not.
Ah,
So
you're not-
is it
you're not
worth
buying
it for?
physical copies.
I mean, I guess it would be worth it because I feel like any tourist would shove out like $40 for a comic that he could have gotten for $4 at a local comic book store. But like, hey, I got this at Disneyland, ain't Avengers
Okay.
Campus.
But also to add on, since we are talking about the great Stanley, he has talked about digital comics. Does anybody remember what his quote was about digital comics?
Yeah,
I'm not a
something
fan of
about
digital
boobs.
comics. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Digital
about boobs.
comics. Digital
Yes.
comics are like boobs. They're great to
Oh,
look
okay.
at, but they're not as great as when you can feel them.
Yeah.
When you have them in your hand.
I agree. I have to agree with that quote though, because like I'm more of a,
Josh, shout
I'm
out the late great Stanley. You know what I'm saying?
Stanley
the
selfie
man,
right
dude,
there,
he
dog.
You up there?
There you go.
no, but like I don't know why.
did
It's just something with the
specify.
comic book, just feeling the pages, the smell.
Yeah, when you feel
like,
it
just
it's a
feels
different
like
feeling
amazing. You
when
know, like I'm like more interactive than on my phone. I'm just like swiping. Like it just. It's
I think
annoying.
we
Like,
get
do
what
that enough on a
Stanley's
social
saying.
media.
Anthony.
I just
What
feel
happened?
much more aware. I'm the only woman here.
Yes, poor Missy and Joe off screen. Yes, but there you go. Oh, that comment was made, and now we're going up in viewership. Welcome everybody who's coming. We just
Comic
talked
book
about.
show.
Yes,
Boob
we were just
sell.
talking about Disney food event that's happening at Disneyland. It's gonna be happening. I have the dates right here. It's gonna be happening between March 18th to April 5th, Thursday through Monday, noon to 8. So it's only an 8-hour event, which I think is very interesting. Table
Is
reservation.
it
for-
not an 8-hour event as well?
No,
I'm sorry
9
to
hour.
cut you.
It's a
My bad.
Goes till 9 p.m.
It's there you go. And then the table reservations for Lamplight Lounge in Carthay Circle and Alfresco Dining will be available beginning March 11th. Table reservation is not, and I'm just going to preface this, table reservation is not the same as if you were to buy a ticket. So you still need to have a ticket for the specific date of the event, kind of like with Galaxy's Edge. If you want to like have August Cantina reservation, doesn't mean that you were allowed to just go to August Cantina unless you had for that
Took me
specific
forever to get
day,
in there,
like
too.
a little thing.
You know, can we? So somebody in the comments says, now Anthony, what if you can get into Avengers Campus and you're able to eat chicken shawarma?
Heck yeah, man! I'm all for that, dude. I just got the first Funko Pop of that scene too, man.
Oh, did you?
Well, I
Yeah,
know
I
that
got
they're gonna do
banner.
vegetarian shawarma, so I'm excited for that.
I want some shawarma, dude.
Mhm. It's gonna be good. It's
I
gonna
don't
be
know,
even Miles. Oh, we already lost a viewer because I talked about vegetarianism. All right, anyway, let's move on to the next thing. Where so $75, it's a bit pricey, and
Mhm.
maybe you won't get your money's worth out of it. But you know what kind of food you will get your money's worth? Spooky snacks.
Hey, bringing the
Why don't we
baby.
talk about
Bringing the
spooky
baby.
snacks.
Bringing the baby.
Bringing the baby.
Bring the baby.
Yo,
Yeah, for those of you who don't know,
flavors look like they
we-
slap, dude. I'm gonna have to give me some.
Tony,
we here run a
What?
a cookie shop from our house, and yeah. So as you can see with Miles's bib,
Aw.
we're going into some St. Patty's themed flavors. You want to share some flavors that we got?
Sure. So what's showing right now are, I guess they're gonna flip through the photos. We have 2 alcohol-based cookies.
Mhm.
One being the Bailey's Irish Cream
Correct.
cookie, with like a little bit of chocolate drizzle on top. And then we have our rum chata cookie, which is a snickerdoodle
Smacks.
sandwich
Smacks.
with a rum chata vanilla buttercream filling. Then we have our
Lucky
Lucky
Charms.
Charms cookie. So that's made with Lucky Charms cereal and
Our green chocolate.
our
chip.
green chocolate chip cookie. So it's our
Because-
classic chocolate chip cookie with a green tint to it.
Mhm.
And just to put it out there, it has no additional taste. I know that when you add food color to desserts, sometimes you could taste the color. This, you do not taste the color. So even though it looks vibrant, it tastes like a regular chocolate chip cookie. And then we have our kid-friendly snickerdoodle. So we added that because of the rum chata. We just felt like we needed to add something else that would be kid-friendly to put in our boxes if they want to
Heck
order
yeah.
all flavors.
And we have some other items that are going to be coming out later with an announcement. So definitely, if you want to see what else we have in store, go follow us at the Spooky Snacks on Instagram. And you never know what we're going to come up with next.
How can we order those?
Oh, we can order those through through the Instagram. So go ahead and go over to our Instagram and DM us, and then we can take care of you for there.
Not the TLEV one, the Spooky Snacks one.
Yeah, Spooky Snacks.
It's in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yummy.
I'm so mad I'm in
Miles
Connecticut.
approved.
Hey, what-
it's Miles
what other
approved.
food event,
I'm so mad
Thomas?
I'm in Connecticut. Huh?
What other food event, Thomas?
Well, okay, so
Bye,
now
Miles.
like
Go,
that's the
sponsor,
big
baby.
main event.
No need.
Producer, you're already going through before I can even announce it. Let's talk a taste of Knott's Taste of Boysenberry Festival.
Yes, let's
as
go.
you all remember,
This one,
last
dude.
year, Boysenberry Festival was supposed to happen the weekend before the vid happened, the quarantine happened. So we finally get a year with the Boysenberry Festival. And honestly, what you're looking at are some of my personal favorites. So it starts this Friday, March 5th. And
Yep.
y'all, there's like so many dates that are not sold out. Let me just read off to you what dates are still available. So we have March 5th, which is the first day, March 7th, March 12th through 14th. Then we have the 19th. Oh, excuse me. I'm just salivating. I'm like choking on my own spit. March 19th through March 21st, and then March 26th through March 31st. So basically all of March is available. And then you have April 1st through the 11th. Gosh damn, they have 11 days of this event. People, if you are not going to the Taste the Boysenberry Festival, what is wrong with you? It's
Keep your eyes out. We'll have a video for that.
Knott's
gonna have
Knott's
two
has been
videos.
doing so well with their taste events. They
yeah.
They're killing
And yes,
it.
I'm surprised this hasn't sold out because I feel like every single other one has sold out. I think people just haven't, because of the whole pause that we had of taste events, they're a little scared. But you know what, people, let's go back at it.
So,
well, I also think it's because the last one was the Christmas one, so everyone wants to do Christmas. But I think it's because not that many people know about Boysenberry, but this is not specialty. It's Boysenberry.
I've seen the errors of my ways. If you don't trust Boysenberry, trust it. It's like that ant that just hugs you and warmth and gives you $5. That's Boysenberry.
They also got vegan and vegetarian options too. So a
like,
lot.
if you can,
And
if
they're
the producer can
viewers.
pull up the meatless meatballs with cauliflower rice on pita bread, that would be my go-to if that was
I'll be honest, that sounds like it slaps.
Yeah, because we had the first time we ever had meatless meatballs was at there it is. Oh, that looks so good. The first time we had meatless meatballs was actually at a Six Flags for the festival. The
The
in the park.
Christmas jingle jangle.
Holiday in the park.
Holidays
Yes,
in the
yes.
park. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank
Yes,
you.
jingle jangle. Ooh.
Yes. So it's just you have to be there. You have to go. $45 for adults, which is basically anybody 12 years or older, and then for people who are 3 to 11, they get a tasting card that's kind of different, which is $20 and 3 little snippets. There's like a lot of locations for this event,
And a lot of food.
There's a lot of food. I was debating whether or not to show you all because we actually have the full menu, and I don't know if that's just because we're awesome and Knott's loves us and we love Knott's. That's why they gave us the full menu. So I wasn't going to share it, but the locations are all throughout the park. So if one area looks full, don't just stay in that line, go to another and come back later.
Yeah. And it's not just theme park fare food, this is like, it looks like they have like a professional chef that's just like,
it's quality stuff.
Like, Ratatouille type of beat.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Thomas, just to burst your bubble a little bit, the full menu is now available online at Knott's website. So definitely, if you were interested, check it out. See what's right for you. And also, Tim, to jump off of your point, something new that I noticed for this year's Boysenberry Festival, they're having chef specials at certain locations. Yeah. So, they're going to be changing things up as the event goes on. So definitely. Yeah, I heard
Gordon Ramsay's the first. I'm just kidding.
You capping, Tim. You capping. Don't cap me like that, bro.
What if? What if?
Unless.
Unless. So that's it for food. Now we see some comments over here. Let's address some of the comments. So Jake Stewart is asking, do you guys think that there's still a good chance we'll get Beetlejuice or HHN this year, even though Florida already got it last year? Or do you think they would want to try and surprise us more? So
we're talking HHN right now.
I definitely think
March. I mean February.
It is. It's the last day of February. We're not in March yet.
Guys, go to our second channel for that stuff.
Well, to address Jake Stewart,
go ahead.
And
that
Adam,
we'll probably
Cactus
get Beetlejuice.
Jack, and Will Martinez.
Jack's in the chat.
Yes, everybody's here. Everybody's is popping. This is great. I see Amador is here. This is great. Everybody's here. I'm happy. But what do y'all think? I didn't mean to cut you off. What do you think? Is Beetlejuice coming?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
I hope.
Thank you.
Probably.
I think so. Because
they had
already started building it, and if we do for HHN, then they probably just go.
Can't hear her.
You can't hear me? Yeah, because you're hogging the mic.
Yes, and he doesn't even want to talk right now.
No, if they're having HHN this year, I would think that since they already started building it, they would probably just take what they already built and then just keep going. Because I don't think they're going to have as much time to do construction as they would a normal year.
Minus Billie Eilish.
Oh, yeah, R.I.P. Billie Eilish, man.
Yeah, that would have been
rest in peace.
That would have been amazing. We'll see. We'll see if even HHN happens because
I ain't mad about that.
Since we're all bursting bubbles right now, let's burst another one. I don't know how many of you are following John Murdy on his personal account, but last month, right? Was it January? Yeah,
it was last month.
That he hasn't been. He's been furloughed since June. No, since July of last year. So he hasn't been doing any HHN work.
There's a whole video about that. So
R.I.P. to the
Check
homie
it
John
out.
Murdy.
Do you imagine he's probably in where's he at, Ireland?
He's in Ireland.
And he's just working a normal 9-to-5 job right now and just doing some factory work over there or something.
I would love to think that
What if he's got
wherever
his
John
own
Murdy
bar,
goes, he
Dude,
just makes everything
yeah.
spooky. So like
What if he has
let's
his
say
own pub?
I'm not trying to like demean him or anything. Let's say he's like
Black
working
Wall
on like a Michael's or like I don't know like a Ross or something like that over there. It's all just like the horror version of it, and they're like they can't even go into the restrooms without getting scared. They're like, "Damn it, John, we told you this already."
No, what he just needs to do, he opens his own bar, puts a bunch of like HHN members.
Slaughtered lamb.
That's all he's got to do.
The Black Wall Pub.
All he gives is blood shots.
Blackwall Pub. I like that. I like that.
That was a low blow. That was low.
Yeah, shout out Lost TV.
Yeah, speaking of low, why don't we talk about that Tom and Jerry movie? All right.
I like how you said,
you saw that
speaking of
Tom and
low.
Jerry movie.
Did you watch it? I didn't watch it.
I watched it.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
Josue? Okay.
No.
Rotten Tomatoes score of 23%. I think that's too high.
Wow.
Okay, so Tom and Jerry was something that was very special to Mystery and I when we were little. Probably more me than him, but where when we were in France, especially with our grandparents, this was like, we were still learning French, so we weren't really watching French shows, but Tom and Jerry don't speak. So we were watching a lot of like Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, and we were and like that was like our daily routine. So Tom and Jerry was a big part. And I was really excited for this movie because I mean, Chloe Grace Moretz, I think she's a great actress. And I also had Michael Pena, who I love in the Ant-Man movies. I think he's like the best actor besides Paul Rudd in those movies. So and even Ken Jeong's in it, right? So he was great in Hangover. He was great in Crazy Rich Asians. I thought he was gonna.
He was great in Endgame.
He was great in. You know what? He was better in Endgame than he was in this damn movie. I'm limiting myself to 2 rants this podcast. This is rant number 1.
We have a second rant.
I have a second one later on.
What was it? What was the rant?
I'm limiting myself to 2 rants this podcast. This is the rant number 1.
Yeah, what was the rant?
I'm about to
doing it right now.
Please,
rant away.
They decided, so instead of going the Who Framed Roger Rabbit route, where it's, took time to be hand-drawn, each of these characters in their classic style, they did a 3D animation version of each of these characters. So they look smooth. The colors don't match. Chloe is trying her hardest to be looking at like a tennis ball on a stick and pretending that it's Tom, or looking at like the floor thinking that Jerry is there. She's like giving it her all, and props to her, because this is like, there is nothing about the classic dynamic of Tom and Jerry in this movie. The story is just so
bad.
There was like a Looney Tunes movie, right? Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Yes.
Did any of you see that movie?
So if you're about to disrespect Looney Tunes Back in Action with Sir Brendan Fraser,
no, I'm about to say
that's
like,
Brendan
Fraser.
I was gonna say Vince Vaughn, but it's Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. That had a plot. That had in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think, is like the crown jewel of these types of movies. From the very beginning of this movie, when pigeons are rapping, that you're like in a shit show.
Nah, I'm invested. Now I gotta watch it.
At the very beginning, in the opening credits, there are pigeons rapping.
That's legit.
Yo, we about to watch this movie tonight.
I know, we're about to live stream that right now, dog. Let's get it going.
It was just
go back to Horror Nights.
Yeah.
It was awful. Yes, go back to Horror Nights. Thank you, my favorite clown.
Is that who I think it was?
Yeah,
that's Bronx.
We're
getting memed on in the comments.
It's probably in my Xbox party right now.
I can't deal with this movie. Anyway, Tom and Jerry, horrible movie, horrible waste of 90 minutes. I'm so disappointed.
That was very mean.
Yes. And
I haven't seen it, and now I don't.
Brothers, I expect more from you.
I mean, come on. This is the people who can't even let DC have creative control. What are you talking about?
That's true. That's true. We are going to talk about that.
Hey, hold on. Can I add something in just real quick?
Yes.
Did anyone watch the pilot episode for Superman and Lois?
No.
Dude, it is phenomenal. Like, this is probably hands down CW's best show yet. I'm not even joking.
Really?
Like, the production, the way it looks like a legit film. It is great. I'm excited for this season.
Also, Adam, if you're wondering what Bronx is referring to, go watch the Knott's Scary
2018.
Farm video 2018.
Me and Bronx watch it all the time.
Alrighty, Thomas. Sorry.
Yes, you can.
I'm sorry, I just had to throw that out there real quick. But
Yes.
check out Superman and Lois if you get a chance. It's a really good show.
Okay.
Well-
Is it like Smallville?
It's
That was my favorite.
think about like, okay, so Smallville was talking about Superman growing up and
Yeah.
discovering his powers, discovering who he was.
Right.
So think about, I almost kind of consider it a sequel,
Right.
even though it's not. But this time around, you're focusing on a grown-up Superman who has twin boys, and he's living his life as Superman with twins. It's a really good show.
That's Old Man Logan, but with Superman.
Wait, but they recreated his original outfit though in like the scene where
Yeah,
Matt's
dude, it
outfit,
was
"Thanks,
dope.
my mom made it for me." Isn't
Yeah, that
like,
was his
from
first
the-
appearance.
Yeah, so where did they put that in this episode?
It was in the very beginning.
Oh,
Because he's explaining who he was and what's been going on and everything. Because in here, he gets fired from the Daily Planet. So now he's going to live life back on the farm again.
Spoilers.
That was in the
Then we go
trailer.
work at the Daily Bugle.
That was in the
Spoilers.
trailer. That was
Daily
not a
Bugle.
spoiler.
Oh my god, I
Um,
can't wait until we talk about that.
But anyway, just give it a watch if you get a chance. I mean, I think it's by far one of their best DC shows, and I thought Flash was for the longest, but I'm thinking now Superman and Lois is going to take that spot.
Ooh. All right.
So let's keep going with this animation. Did y'all see the trailer for Luca?
Nope.
No, I
Yeah,
don't watch a lot of Pixar.
I
films.
did.
I
it looks
am
awesome.
so excited.
I thought he was going to say it looks awful.
No, I said
No.
awesome.
So it's
Dude.
set in it's set
The creature of
in-
the Black Lagoon has nothing on this kid.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Tweet it.
Him.
It's if the creature.
Are we
was
tweeting
a-
that?
Yeah,
Him just
the
talking.
I'm about to tweet it. Where's my phone?
Tweet it, bro.
I got
Luca's
like
got-
and Henry share this
There
one.
we go.
The creature's got nothing on Luca, bro.
Dude, sick hoodie, by the way.
Hey,
Yes,
thanks, man.
It's a great hoodie. It was in the thumbnail. I love it so much. It's an awesome hoodie.
Yeah.
Yes, Luca, I think it's gonna be one of my favorite Pixar. It's just I
It looks
love it
good.
so much. Seeing the fact that it has a combination of a lot of previous Pixar stories. I think that it's going to tell a pretty cool story about it reminds me almost like what Brave was doing with the bears, right? Like trying to hunt
Family.
these bears. And so no creatures from the Black Lagoon allowed here. And then it's the children who have to wear a disguise. They can't be the true selves.
Right.
I think it's a beautiful story about being accepted. It's gonna
Takes
kill
place
me. I
in
know it.
Italy. And
I
the
know
colors-
it's set in Italy,
amazing.
so it's the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
And I made him spaghetti.
The
Yeah,
colors
no,
look
spaghetti.
so sick, dude. It's beautiful.
This one I don't have any photos for, but let's talk about. Have y'all heard how Star Wars: The Bad Batch premieres on May the 4th?
Hell yes, my dude.
On May, wait, what? On what?
That's supposed to be a
May
spinoff from
4th.
Clone Wars, right?
Yeah, it's
just
spin-off of the Clone
those
Wars.
clones, yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
Clone Wars, so I don't.
Well, yeah.
I
what
heard
do
it's a
you-
very good
what do you
show,
guys
though.
think it's
No
gonna be
dissing it. I think
told?
I want to watch it eventually.
Yeah.
How was that last season? Was it any good?
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
the last season, you know what? I'll tell you
oh.
what. That beginning part of the last season, it was like meh. But those last like 4 episodes, chef kiss, man.
Because
I think it's just
Tony-
because they had to wait so long to do it.
Well, here's the
finally.
thing. So the first 3 episodes, something like that, they were just thrown in the can. They were ones that they
Okay,
didn't
they were
finish up.
already done.
Then
Right.
the last, what was it? Last 3, Josue, you'd say?
That's
The last
4.
3 were the
Last
newer
4.
ones. So like
So
the
they actually
graphics are
finished and put a budget in.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's a
they already
fight-
had this last season planned to go. They just got shut down when doing
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, they got shit out
exactly,
before
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Bad Batch though it looks like the same animation style. It's the same company doing it. So it
Oh,
looks good. I mean,
I'm so stoked.
If they're
dude.
able to do the motion capture that they
with
were
the
able to do between
fighting.
Ahsoka and Maul's fight,
That's
go ahead,
some of the
Thomas.
best
You look like you
fighting.
want to say something. You're
I was
always
going
like,
to say that Dave Filoni's hat will be even bigger in this role.
it'll be a 20-gallon hat.
It just touches from one point of the screen to the other point of the screen. It's just
Doug Dibba
hi, I'm Dave Filoni.
that's gonna be fun though because we're gonna have now. Is that going to be during a Marvel show? Like if Loki's gonna be on, will Bad Batch be out at the same time, or are they gonna split it up?
Well, Loki doesn't come out until June, and we'll talk about Loki later. But
That's a good
Yeah,
question
I
because is it
I
gonna
don't
be?
know if it's going to be a weekly release. Yeah.
Yeah, is it gonna be a weekly release or no?
mean,
Everything with
Clone
Disney
Wars
Plus
was.
lately has been
Yeah.
weekly, so
Okay. Yeah, we'll see then.
we'll see.
But yeah.
If you guys want to talk about it, I'll invest time and I'll watch all of Clone Wars and I'll watch all of Bad Batch.
Hell yeah!
You just need to let me know now. That way I can start watching Clone Wars now.
Anthony, we'll give you the right Clone Wars episodes. You can skip the droid and the.
No, if I'm gonna start something, dude,
Jar Jar Binks
I gotta start it from the film all the way to the last season.
Hell yeah, my dude.
Okay, all right.
I got a journey, but you know, if we're gonna do Bad Batch, you gotta let me know now though, so I can prepare myself.
I guess we're doing Bad Batch.
We're doing Bad Batch weekly. Okay, I can do that.
We'll mention it.
I guess we're doing it. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We'll mention it.
Now, this is one thing that I'm actually excited about. Boom! Something's coming back on Paramount Plus, and that is the Rugrats. They're
How do you
coming
feel about
back
the animation
later this year? Yeah, it's a little bit of 3D animation style. Not a big fan of it, but it's having the original voice cast coming back, and that is going to be so exciting. I loved the Rugrats. That's why I'm kind of wearing this print. But
I'm just excited. I finally get to watch. I get to binge watch Bar Rescue. So
that's
on Paramount.
I was like, what are you connecting Rugrats to Bar Rescue?
No, I'm just talking about Paramount Network and Paramount Plus in general.
not
I
on
watch
the
Bar
script.
Rescue on Paramount Network, so now I can binge watch it on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like the animation. It's cool
Yeah.
the voice actors are coming back, but the animation looks hella weird.
My
I'm
only
not a big
problem
fan
with
of it
the
either.
animation, it looks like, you remember, Thomas, the PlayStation 2 game that they had? Yeah, I do remember. It looks just like that. So it looks like a video game, bro.
Dude, the racing game. What is it, like Nicktoons Racing or something like that?
Hell
No,
yeah.
even before that, when it was just the PlayStation 1, it was like, oh, it was adorable. You got to
it
play as
was-
Tommy.
I
you
mean,
got
it
to
was
play as
adorable, but
Chucky.
moving
It
on.
was adorable.
PlayStation 1. They had my favorite Twisted Metal game too. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
retro
Nicktoons
video
was,
games.
oh my gosh, that was awesome. There's like Nicktoons is still happening, right? There's like a Nicktoon.
I think they have one for the
racing
Switch.
site.
I think I'm not too sure on that.
I don't know.
There was one they did recently that was on the Xbox One and all them.
Yeah.
Danny Phantom?
Yeah, Danny Phantom.
What was it, like the Super Brawl game? Like the ones between all the Nick characters?
Oh, Nicktoons Unite!
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh!
I remember getting that on the
Nicktoons
GameCube. I
Unite.
rented it from a Hollywood video.
Wait.
That's how old that is.
Wait, which one's the one where you get to play as all the Nicktoons? It was basically like is that the one where like you go
Yeah,
to all
Nicktoons Unite. You were
dimensions?
Danny Phantom.
Yeah,
You were
SpongeBob.
Jimmy Neutron. SpongeBob.
I rented it at a Hollywood video. I had one night to play it and I beat it.
Blockbuster. I rented it at Blockbuster. Oh
Dude,
my
throwback.
gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
it's a trend.
R.I.P. Blockbuster.
Dude, Hollywood video had the coolest gaming section. It was all like a steel cage and stuff. It was
Oh.
dope.
Tell me you're a millennial without telling me you're a millennial. All
Hollywood
right.
video.
Let's talk about this next thing. If you want to talk about millennials,
Let's talk about it. Nickelodeon has announced Avatar
Oh, dude, this is
Studios.
bonkers.
This is going to be this is going to be the OG creators are in charge. Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to have an animated film that starts production this year. So Netflix. So if those who want some drama, right,
Yeah,
a
give
little
it
chisme for you. The original creators were going to be part of the live action Nickelodeon movie that was coming out, but they didn't like the way Nickelodeon was going with it, so they abandoned that project. So there's still going to be a Netflix movie going on.
Oh,
That's
is
Avatar:
there?
The Last Airbender. Yeah.
Oh,
Like that
and
masterpiece live action Last Airbender. That was just beautiful.
M. Night Shyamalan, bro.
Sour taste in my
Masterpiece.
mouth.
yes, my favorite character,
Better-
Ong.
Better than
I
The Sixth
couldn't even
Sense,
pronounce
bro.
his name right. And now the OG creators, Nickelodeon is like, hey, you want to just have your own studio and do it again and then do it better. And they're gonna create
Brilliant. It's brilliant.
new movies, new TV series that's gonna explore the world of Avatar, not Avatar Pandora's Avatar, which I'm pretty sure these movies are gonna come out before James Cameron's
Probably.
Avatar movies are gonna come out.
And these are
Avatar's been in
animated.
production
These
for
are
like 10
animated.
years now.
yeah. So whatever. Exactly, Miles.
We heard you,
Exactly.
Miles. He
You know,
agreed.
I hope Dave Filoni's in there. Just like, did I hear something I can work on?
It's
And they're like,
animated.
back, Dave, back. You have Star Wars. Leave Avatar alone.
He can't even enter because his hat's too big.
Wait, I want to go to the studio too.
His hat's too big.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen Avatar, so
Oh, it's a great show.
All right,
Dude.
watch all of Avatar, all of Clone Wars.
I'm not gonna watch Avatar. It never interests me. You can tweet that if you want to.
Bro, but it's only 3 seasons. No, 2 seasons.
I'm not a fan of that style of things though. I'm just
Anime? You don't like anime?
no, I'm not really an anime fan.
All right.
I muted him, guys. It's fine. So we don't need to hear him anymore.
I think Zaragoza would like Death Note. Out of all animes, he would love Death Note.
No, they're way more.
Yeah, there's
I did enjoy the movie Death Note that was on Netflix. I like that.
I'm gonna mute him again. Okay.
Why? Because I enjoy things other people don't.
You know what? Yes. Hey, we need to hear another perspective on this podcast. If we
I'm sorry. I've never. It's never caught interest to me, and I've just never, growing up, just never didn't. mean anything to me.
Abba yip yip.
Well, let's hear something from your perspective. New Superman.
I don't want to talk about that. Never mind.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So
He's like, never mind, mute me.
What is that?
What is that? There is going to be a new Superman film produced by J.J. Abrams, written by Marvel Comics writer Ta-Nehisi Coates. And there are recast rumors of this, that Henry Cavill is not going to be the Superman of this. And in fact, when he heard about these reboots, he actually went over to see if Marvel was going to have anything for him.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No.
He's looking at what Marvel wants with him. And so
He's like,
He needs to
he's
just stick
knocking
with
at
The
that
Witcher
door,
right now,
like,
dude. That's a successful
Dude,
thing for him.
Out of spite, Marvel would do it. All right, come on.
Henry
Dude,
Cavill's
make
out here
him
like,
freaking
"Please, sir, may I have
whatchamacallit?
some
Adam
more?"
Warlock.
he could be Adam Warlock. He could be
No,
Adam
they'll give him
Warlock.
some dumb role, dude. He
No,
won't have
don't
to-
say that.
Beta
No,
Ray
no.
Bill. Imagine he's the voice of Beta Ray Bill. That'd be
I
dope.
wanted to be
Why
Clark's
would
cousin.
you, with someone with that amazing physique,
Wait.
why would you have it as a voice
What if
actor?
he's
I'll
like
give you
the
an
Silver
example right there.
Surfer,
I'll give you an
bro?
example right there. Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah, spray paint him silver. make
Yeah,
him
what if
Silver
he was the
Surfer.
Silver Surfer, bro?
But I don't want like CGI. I literally want them.
But
to
you got to get
spray
Lawrence
paint him
Fishburne to come back
silver.
and do the voice because he was a great Silver Surfer.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
my
His voice
gosh.
was gnarly.
His voice is slap, dude. You can't even argue that one, Thomas. That
It was a
good
good
voice.
one. It was, yeah.
He was a good voice of Silver Surfer.
The one who played Silver Surfer.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
Oh,
hell-
Lawrence Fishburne. Yes.
All that you know.
Yes. That's not my concern at all. My concern is about, so remember I said second rant. Here's my second rant, people. There's a rumors going, remember back in 2018 when it was first up in the air of Henry Cavill coming back, and there was like, oh no, don't worry, he'll stay, but he'll only be cameoing in other superhero movies like Shazam and Aquaman. And then, well, now there's rumors that he won't be happy. But remember, who was in the running? Who was in the running as like could potentially be the next Superman? Do y'all
That guy
remember?
who's
2018?
actually, I'm not even lying with you. The guy, and I know who you're going to talk about, but the guy from Superman and Lois, he actually auditioned to be Superman and
Tyler
Jack
Hoechlin?
Garfield.
I'm gonna go.
He said he
ahead
was
and
too
say
small.
Steve Buscemi.
The homie
He
comes
would've
out
been
Reservoir
great.
Dogs. Why I gotta be Mr. Pink?
No, none of you remember who was in
No,
the
I
Michael B.
don't.
Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Check.
Adam
Michael-
Sandler, I believe.
Michael B. Jordan.
All right.
So here's
Michael B. Jordan would have been the Human Torch and Superman, bro. He would have been
and freaking
and Killmonger.
and Creed
Killmonger, bro.
and Creed.
So
yeah.
this week I had like a my whole soul was just rocked to its core this week because I've been doing a lot of like as for those of you who have seen my transformation video that we released in January, I've been doing what Tony was doing. I did that under maybe I'm a little too loud right now. I did that under the idea of, you know, Kumail Nanjiani had like this fantastic transfer. Oh, we're already losing people. Kumail Nanjiani had this fantastic transformation, right? It was like in a year and a half's time. And all he said was that, you know, yeah, he couldn't do it on his own. He had like all the best trainers and he was like a very strict diet and here, this and that. And I truly believed that. I was like, okay, so if I'm like strict on my diet, if I'm working out every single day, then I can do it. I can get to that point. And then
Damn,
a
do
year
you look
came. Thank you. I did that for a year and I wasn't there though. Like, Tony, thank you so much. That means
You
a
look
lot
better
to
than
me.
I do, and that's not really. It's not a hard thing to
Tony, I'm
achieve.
not
So
comparing myself to you. I would never do that. That's mean. Oh my
Guys, this ain't
gosh.
therapy. Come on.
Yeah,
we're gonna bust up
isn't
some
trauma time
dad
yet.
therapy
This
sessions.
isn't
pretty
Tony
soon.
trauma time yet.
No
It's not
Tony
trauma.
time.
It's not dad trauma time yet.
Not
That's
yet.
later,
Not
that's later in
yet.
the podcast. So I was trying to figure out what is it? What is it that I am missing? What is it that other people is? And I did this deep dive this week, and I did it on specifically on 4 people. One person at the beginning I didn't expect to. So I've been using, and like I said in the video, I've been using the Center Fit app. It's an app that Chris Hemsworth created himself, and it was like, it's curated by his personal trainers and everything. And they released this article about how, you know, Chris Hemsworth is getting bigger and stronger for Thor 4.
Hulk Hogan.
Right? He wants to be, yeah, exactly. He wants to be the biggest that he's ever been. And so his stunt double has to be the biggest himself as well. And so the stunt double went on and did this article of how he did this transformation in 8 weeks, how he got from like how he did it, right? And so he says like, oh, you know, I worked out 2 to 3 hours a day, and sorry, I saw that it was loading and it totally threw me off. So the trainer said that I was working 2 to 3 times a day. I was eating 4,000 plus calories, and you know that you just got to put in that work, and in 8 weeks you're there.
Swole.
Exactly. You get swole.
Whoa.
So I came across a YouTube video of an international fitness bodybuilding pro athlete who's had like Guinness World Records, and he was like Steve Buscemi. No, his name is Greg Doucette, and he goes by Coach Greg. And he said, yeah, that's not natural. You don't gain that much muscle in 8 weeks doing it naturally. What do? You do performance enhancement drugs. You do steroids.
Oh no.
Steroids, baby.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but I actually that one of our friends of the channel, Tyrone Pulley, professional bodybuilder. I've actually talked to him about stuff like that.
Is he natty?
Right.
He's all legit. He's against steroids and everything.
That's awesome.
He actually during quarantine like missed going to the gym so much. He actually, because he's got so much like sponsorships, they bought him equipment for his backyard so he can keep up with it. But he's on a diet where he just eats nothing but like rice and chicken bowls usually. Yeah. Like, which is mostly just the protein, and it's brown rice too. On top of that, he's drinking tons of water and working out 2 to 3 times a day. I think with like 2-hour sessions each. And he does like a lot of protein and all that, like shakes and all that. But yeah, he's totally against steroids and stuff. And he hates it when, you know, when he's about to go do a competition and someone has to back out because they were caught doing steroids. Like, it absolutely pisses him off. So I know where you're going with that, because the whole thing, because Tyrone tells me that all the damn time, dude.
So Thor's stunt double is doing steroids. So we can assume that Thor is doing steroids, right?
I don't know.
Why
I don't know though, because
why do I think about it? That
Chris Hemsworth already had some muscle.
So maybe not. Yes,
but you can tell when
Marvel-
someone's on steroids muscle wise versus natural muscle. Like if for example, if you look at like the old school wrestlers back in like the 80s and 90s, like freaking you're looking at like Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior, you could tell those guys were jacked, dude. Like, come on. Like they were on steroids left and right. I even think honestly John Cena's on steroids, but
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. I mean, look at him in the 90s wrestling.
What about Dave Bautista, bro?
Dwayne Johnson is 48 years old, and he keeps spewing how he wants to be in the best shape of his life as Black Adam.
Yeah.
And he talks about protein shakes and eating all this and that. The person that I was talking about, Coach Greg, he does steroids, and so he's very open about using steroids. And he says that when you're 48 years old and you want to be in the best shape of your life, you don't do that naturally. You can't do it naturally. Right. So you know who else Marvel asked to kick up the process besides Kumail Nanjiani, who in a year's time gained what people usually don't gain in like 10 years.
Right.
Michael B. Jordan.
Ah,
You can
I was
see
wondering where this was gonna go. I was like, what? Where are we going with this?
Michael B. Jordan, when in his role for Killmonger, that transformation, and even for Creed, yes, you can work out, and it's possible. I'm not saying that he doesn't, because he has, you can have great genetics, you can have that, but he doesn't have the time. He didn't have the time to build that much muscle. So a transformation like that doesn't just happen naturally in that little amount of time. However, who is natural, because he knew that as this character, there was no way he couldn't be Henry Cavill.
Wasn't Michael B. Jordan's been pretty like in shape for, because even back when he made Chronicle, he was in shape.
Look at his transformation between Chronicle and
but that's
2
like
years later.
That's years. You can build that within the years, can't you? Or was it proved that he was actually using steroids?
It's not proven. They're never gonna come out. They are never gonna come out. But when someone or multiple people say that they do it and they know what the transformation does to their body, can spot it, that's like, I'm not gonna say that they're full on doing it, because they haven't confirmed it.
Wasn't he voted like 2020 sexiest man alive?
Oh
too?
yeah.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger was too. So
Exactly.
Arnold was on
steroids,
dude.
Doing steroids is not a bad thing, right? If that's what you want, then that's what you want.
It's a bad thing. It leads down to freaking health problems and everything.
Exactly, yeah. But if that's what you want to get that role, if you want to become a multi-million-dollar actor,
and I'll create a fat superhero, that way I don't.
So Thomas, do you want them to just make it more present and be like, hey, for this role, I had to get a little bit of help?
Absolutely. I think every actor who does that should admit to it, should say that they did it, because then they have 22 million followers on Instagram and they're saying that they're getting the best shape of their life.
Oh, producer, your mic.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say it's like a new Me Too movement.
Oh,
yeah, no, that's the
roid.
I roided.
I roided. Hashtag I roided.
Anyway, when people are leaving, that's my whole point. Henry Cavill, he earned it, and yes, he's like, it's not dense muscle, because it's not, you can't get to dense muscle that quickly. But he was Superman, and he got to that role naturally, and he did it super well. And it makes me upset that now him no longer being in that role, when he put all the time, he put all the work.
Well, Thomas, here's the thing.
But that's showbiz, baby.
But here's the thing. Remember, there was rumors before, like even this movie, that not being the Superman anymore. So what if it's more than just, I don't know, maybe he's not great to work on and when they're filming. So maybe there's a lot.
I heard he was very passionate when he was filming Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. So
and Zack Snyder, exactly. It's always been Warner Brothers. It's always been, the issues have always come out of Warner Brothers when it comes to Henry Cavill.
How do I
become that's where I'm going to stop, because I am a lawyer in training, and I'm not going to keep talking about that. But.
Can you give me advice of how to become a shareholder so I can turn that company around?
Man, I'm so sad about The Rock using steroids.
Yeah.
He's not The Rock no more. He's the Juice now.
Did you seriously never know that?
No, he's not the
Juice.
Oh,
wait, that's already somebody else. Never mind. He can't be the Juice.
The Juice went to jail.
You're not listening to The Rock uses steroids.
The Juice might have murdered someone. So
Thomas, apparently. Superman movie, to be honest. I'm not the biggest J.J. Abrams fan.
Yeah, let's talk about J.J. Abrams. Yes.
I mean, I
like Abrams uses steroids too.
No. I liked Cloverfield, and I liked what was that one movie? It was a World War II's like zombie film that he did. It was really cool. Overlord.
No. Yeah. Oh yes.
Those two films were good. Star Trek sucked. Star Wars sucked.
What else? Lens flare.
10 Cloverfield Lane. Cloverfield Paradox. 10 Cloverfield Lane was okay. Cloverfield Paradox was just kind of like, I wasn't ready for that, so I don't know what I was watching.
I haven't watched those ones, so.
And a lot of people told me the last couple of seasons of Lost sucked, which he was involved with as well.
Oh, I thought that was his whole show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So mystery box.
I'm just saying, and look at Josue's getting mad. I could see him building up the rage.
He's tired.
He is young.
Everything Abrams touches, it just doesn't end well.
Yeah.
I disagree with that, but whatever.
I know you do. We've had this conversation many times. Both in
Let's keep
person and
moving. Let's keep
virtually.
moving.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right,
next,
let's
next,
keep-
next.
Thank you all. I promise no more rants. Let's talk about something that is positive. DC's Blue Beetle gets a movie.
Jaime
I don't
Reyes.
have a photo for that. Jaime Reyes. He was an awesome
Cool.
character in Young Justice, and
He's awesome
you
to
know,
play
Now,
with.
is that
in
HBO
Justice
Max or
League.
is that going to be a legit film?
They say filming in fall. There's no plans yet.
Okay. I'm excited for that. I like Blue Beetle. He's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Directed by Angel Manuel Soto, and then written by Gareth Dunnett Osoto.
Not much to say right now.
Not much to say. It's just that's awesome.
Exciting.
It'd be. We have
Another Mexican superhero.
Exactly. Well, is he Mexican? I mean,
Oh, I don't
a
know.
last name like that.
I got to do more research on that.
I will look up right now.
Another Hispanic superhero.
But we're gonna talk some deep dive right now, and I'm gonna let Josue take charge of this one. There was a trailer or a teaser trailer this week,
He
and
is
a
Mexican.
title of something
Hell
that
yeah.
came out, and that was SpiderMan, Home Slice, Phone Home, and Home Wrecker. Yeah, which one?
Hell yeah.
Which one do you guys think? it
I was hoping it was Home Record, TBH.
I honestly thought it was gonna be a Phone Home, and then it was
Phone
gonna
Home.
be the mashup between Steven Spielberg's E.T. and Spider-Man.
Yeah,
ET is a Spider-Man now.
Yeah.
Spider ET.
No, could you imagine Tom Holland on the bike and just E.T. going ow?
He does, yeah, with, no, he does it with just one finger.
ET has a
One
web
finger.
shooter.
Yeah, web shooter. Catch this
The biggest
knock-knock.
question you should be asking yourself now, and I keep saying it, is what Ramones song are they going to use now?
That's a good one.
I don't know. I still don't know what.
Nah,
want
but those
Sniff
were
and
the
Blue?
titles. This is the title.
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home. And it's only it says only in movie theaters.
I mean, I'm glad they're really putting that out there.
That's pretty ballsy in my opinion.
But is
There's a lot of
hopefully
Spider-Man
by-
news this week, actually.
Hopefully by Christmas, theaters will be open. I'm 90% sure it will be open.
If you're wrong,
Nice.
I'm going to drive and just
to
go
the
nowhere.
location of the
Okay.
studio.
To an undisclosed location.
I'm just going to drive to your house and then boom.
Oh, he's gonna go to your house instead. Oh,
Crisp
boy.
high five.
Crisp high five.
Yes.
Why don't we
Yeah.
talk about that whiteboard though? There's a lot on that whiteboard.
Well, there's a lot of good Easter eggs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of my favorite was the fact that the ones that had been crossed out, like Far From Home, like we already did that.
Oh, we already
I
did.
thought-
Wasn't there one that they said they couldn't get because of copyright purposes or something?
Yes.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home
dude.
Alone.
I was like, let's do that one,
And
dude.
there's
Just
no
have them
place
doing a
like
bunch of
home. I think
traps.
is another one.
What about the shape of the thing around Spider-Man? What people
What
are
is
I
saying?
don't. I think people are.
see that
are reaching too much
speculation?
on
I was
that
like-
one.
It's
Was
the
it the
same people
hexagon?
who reached about the fly in that one.
What does it look like?
I was just kidding.
What does it look? It looks
Yeah,
like
there
Portugal.
you go. Puerto Rico.
Not Portugal, Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
like Puerto
who's from
Rico.
there?
Wasn't there like a hexagon in the thing too?
Miles
Miles
Morales.
Miles Morales.
Ancestors.
Yeah, because you look
Yeah.
where it's pointing. Like there's like the little bottom part. It's pointing to the certain area on the. Yeah.
Now for me, the ones that in the top that above the spider is I like Home Worlds. I think that's a very interesting.
But you see the thing that's a meme though. I don't know if you know that that's a meme.
Is it?
Yeah, like way early on after Far From Home had ended, people already speculated what the next name was going to be, and Homeworlds was one of those names that people were throwing out there because people had a hunch that it was already going to have to do with.
What if that was a working
multiverse.
title?
Maybe, and people were all like Homeworld, so that's why they were like, "Aha, meme! It's not going to be Homeworlds."
That's what I like with Marvel. They get like really, if you ever look at the behind the scenes, they get super creative with their working titles. It's
Oh, I
awesome.
bet.
Egg roll,
Yeah.
Egg roll.
and you
Same
get
thing with the
Doctor Strange and Multiverse
Mandalorian
of
too. They got
Madness.
really creative with their working titles too.
What about the 3 images that we got?
Oh, the 3 images of them.
Yeah.
You mean when it, I don't even know what to make.
I think they're looking
I
at
don't know
Green
what to
Goblin.
think.
He's like, I'm back.
Nah, they're looking at
Somebody actually had pointed out that in one of those pictures, it looks like they're in the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Ooh.
Honestly, I think so. As
Oh,
much
that
as-
one, the one where
Yeah,
they're
where he
looking
goes up the
up.
stairs.
Yeah.
I like how
So-
Tom Holland has his Nathan Drake hair still too. Said he
Dude,
wouldn't put that one up.
That hair's so sick.
Looks so sexy.
I know. I
It
know.
does. It does.
He looks great.
Nathan Drake. I'm excited for that Uncharted film, dude.
I know.
I
I'm
really
gonna be
am.
sweating a little bit. Whew.
Ooh, Tim, you all right there, buddy?
Missy, what
I
do you
don't
think?
know.
What do you think of that, Missy?
Oh, Tom Holland, he's a cutie. Come on.
Really?
Agree.
Wait, to what? To him being a cutie or?
Tom Holland.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tom Holland's a cutie,
Dude,
yeah.
He's
Tom
cuter
Holland's
than
a
Evan
cutie, dude.
Peters. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? I'll say
her,
that. I'll agree
that's
with
her.
that.
That's her
He's-
bit
he's
like a
cuter
big
than Evan
crush of
Peters.
hers. Is that Finn Whitrock? All those
You like
American
Evan
Horror
Peters?
Story
Yeah.
dudes.
Evan
Evan
Peters
Peters
kind
has
of
his
looks
moments though.
old.
Like some moments he looks and then some moments he looks like, damn.
I mean, he's
Wow.
cute.
Just wait until he's Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh,
Sometimes he
that's gonna
looks
be great, dude. I'm
sometimes
excited
he's
for that
like,
Uncharted
oh, wow.
film. I gotta play all
Like,
those games
in
now
the
to get
Silence
prep.
season 2 when he's that one
Tate?
character. No.
No.
Oh, Evan
Kid.
Peters.
I think it looks great as Tate.
As Kit, he looks great. He looks like
I
a
like him with his little
Like a
pencil
whole
mustache in
snack.
a hotel.
I literally.
No, when he's Freak Show, he looks good with his hands like that.
lobster.
Okay, we got anything left of the Spider-Man? 'Cause we got 2 more and then we're on to WandaVision.
Spider-Man, I can't wait for it.
Wait, what? That's
So
a real
this
picture?
is a
No,
very
it's not.
interesting one for me.
Yeah, that's a real
It's
photo-
an old
That's
picture. That
real?
came out like January, didn't it?
Yeah, it's old.
But I'm
That's a
looking
real
more
picture.
and more. I'm looking
Yeah.
more and more at the
Wow.
coat. Look at the coat of the person that's next.
It could
Oh,
just
are
be,
you barely looking at this?
It could just be
I
a, honestly,
haven't
a crew
looked at
member
it.
I
that
haven't
was
looked
cold
at
that
the
day.
picture.
This
Oh.
is okay. Yeah, that coat. It looks like Andrew Garfield's thumb jacket.
No,
No.
I was thinking of Wanda's outfit that we see in this episode. That
Nah.
looks like her coat.
Nah,
looks like
Chief,
Wanda's coat.
nah. Go look at Andrew
Yeah, you
Garfield's
did.
jacket in the Amazing Spider-Man. He's got that thumb thingy, and it's like it matches almost the same color.
But Tom Holland said they're not in
Yeah,
the
to me it
film.
looks like Wanda.
Oh,
Tom
but
Holland's
Tom
a
Holland.
dirty liar and a
Yeah.
traitor to the Republic.
No.
If anything, Tom Holland is the
What did
opposite
he
of
say?
that because he
I
spoils
love
everything.
democracy.
What did he say? What
He
did
said
say?
Marvel's paying me $5,000 million to not say that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are in this movie, even though they clearly are.
I will take that deal.
He hasn't said. Okay, he got in so much trouble already. So
Yes.
of course they're not going to tell.
I got a
What-
theory about
What
Tom
did
Holland
he
spoiling shit.
say?
What did he say?
did
Tell
he-
us. Tell us, Thomas.
He said that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire will not be cameos in this movie.
Ah. Yeah, because I saw Tobey Maguire coming out with through a dressing room or some crap like that. I don't remember what the picture.
What if he's filming an indie film
But his face
that
said
happens to
something
be in the
else.
same location?
Yeah, his
Spider-Man
face
filming?
and his body language.
What if like Spider-Man
Same
sets
state,
right
same
there,
country,
and then Tobey Maguire's set is right there? They just happen to be filming next to each other, man.
Mira.
There was
That's
this tweet that says when you ask Tom Holland if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in the movie, and then it says Spider-Man, no way, Josue.
No,
Oh,
Jose.
sorry.
We
I'm
We
just-
like Josue. No way, Josue.
I know.
There's a theory that goes around that I think, and I think everybody knows this, but I think it started as him accidentally leaking stuff, and then Marvel saw how much the fans connected with that, so they just kind of kept it going with like minor shit they can give out that wouldn't affect the film too much.
Mm.
So that's why I always go back on YouTube watching his like him leaking stuff compilations because they're so hilarious.
He said
Well,
they're not cameos, which means that they are supporting roles, which means that they are huge parts of this movie. That's exciting.
There's someone
stuff
else
to
who
me.
spoils a lot, and her name is Elizabeth Olsen. So
His name is Dad.
Tony
time! His name is Dad, and he spoils way too much.
But you never saw her when she talked about Endgame.
I'm gonna create something like Tony Trauma, Tony Trauma.
Tony trauma.
Yeah.
God, I love the Tony trauma.
You gotta
Nah,
love the
lately
Tony
it's just,
Trauma.
it's just been worrying about the old man, just making sure he's doing all right health wise. He hasn't spoiled anything yet,
Well, that's
so
good.
it's good.
Oh no. He
Um,
must be sick if he hasn't spoiled anything.
He's not doing too well, man, to be honest. But
Oh, geez.
try to think past that. Try to,
Yes.
Alrighty.
but
Are we moving
yeah.
on to WandaVision?
no,
Let's
let's do
talk some
WandaVision now.
WandaVision.
So I want to talk
Let's
about
do
something that's a
WandaVision.
little bit on the Vision side.
Oh, I haven't seen that picture.
That is
Yeah,
a
it was
cool
it was-
poster.
It was a new poster that they released. Oh, I love it. I
Oh.
love it so much.
That's
It's a beautiful
sad.
poster. It is very sad. Who wants to take lead on? I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of Easter eggs and theories with this episode. I mean, I want theories at the very end to be like, what is this finale going to be? But I think this is just going to be thoughts. Let's just deep dive into thoughts of the show. Let's start with Missy. Missy, what was your thoughts on this?
The episode altogether?
Yes.
Too loud.
No, you're good.
Okay. It was this is a really good episode. I think that it was a big advocate for like mental health, like, you know, working through your traumas kind of thing. I saw a lot of people talking about how like maybe Agatha was like a really bad therapist. So
felt that way at times.
She's working through her traumas, and I thought that they talked a lot about they were like kind of, you know, trying to talk about mental health and like putting it through a super hero, you know, so maybe it could, I don't know, it starts a conversation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was good. It was good.
That was a sarcastic though, man. Like,
no, I said, did it sound sarcastic?
It did sound sarcastic. You're like, yeah.
No, she has a point. And then I think,
no, Mystery. It sounded like you hit her with a right.
Sounds like you're like, just give me the mic.
I mean, that was good, but this is better. Hold on. No, yeah, that's a good little thing. I liked it. And I am looking forward to this final episode. And I'm so happy that everyone was wrong about the fly.
Jake Stewart in the comments says Tobey Maguire is going to be the character reveal at the end. I'm calling it right now.
I don't think so, man.
Pretty crazy.
They said who?
I don't. Tobey Maguire.
They brought them in like 2 months into production already, and like I think WandaVision was already done.
Oh, it was wrapped up.
If anyone, it'd be Tom Holland, but Marvel could just be like, "Yo, here's a secret episode we promised." Boom.
Well, yeah, it's behind the scenes.
Maybe.
All right, who's next? Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is this? Just thoughts?
Everything, because we're not gonna break down this episode.
Okay.
Oh, we're just throwing. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So this episode was basically Tony Trauma, as an episode. That's what it should have been titled. Episode 8, Tony Trauma.
I can recreate that whole episode with just trauma with vegan spoiled stuff. Let me go talk to AMC down the street. Let me rent out a theater for it.
There we go. It's Josue leading Tony through all the trauma.
She's gonna be Josue and be like, "How did you get to the point where you are now?"
It's that scene where Tony's gonna be like, "I don't want to go back there.
I don't want to go back to the Infinity War screening. No."
I mean, okay. Yeah. I mean, this episode hurt, man. It definitely it really weighed out. I didn't cry, but definitely I choked up just because that scene where she's just like,
"Oh my god,
I can't feel you," and then you just think you think back to all the nods that they do. You know, I can't feel you to Vision and Wanda's I feel you. You know, and then, man, I mean, just okay. Yeah, let me just say that scene where she's a little girl and they're watching Dick Van Dyke. And then that missile hits. Oh my god! My heart dropped. I was like, Marvel just killed kids. But I mean, outstanding episode. Might be one of my favorite episodes. Definitely at the end. The name drop, the final confirmation that we know that it's chaos magic. And I mean, the after credit. And for those of you who are familiar with, see, and that's the thing is that, so I was up, watching it as I do at midnight with Joe and everything, and we were talking with some people at the same time, and it's like once I saw, White Vision, I immediately knew what comic they were referencing. And if it is this comic that they're referencing, it's about to get a whole lot sadder, man.
Oh, jeez.
I can't wait for those kids to go bye-bye. I need it. I need them gone.
Oh my gosh. Tony Trauma time. Tell us about Tony Trauma.
Tony, your
Actually,
episode.
This was the first episode I watched it by myself. So.
Oh no.
No, we had company over, so I couldn't watch it in the front room normally. But
okay.
Can't really stand the company right now, so I'm just gonna go in my room and watch it.
There we
go.
Right.
You guys brought up trauma, but a word I didn't hear was the Wanda origin story. Obviously, this is MCU's version of the Wanda Maximoff origin story, where we got to see her and Sokovia with the whole missile. We finally got to see that, played out, which I thought was really cool. To her, like, kind of as she got older and what happened afterwards, her getting experimented further. We got to see a little bit more of that with the von Strucker experiments, which was awesome. The
Infinity
so that was cool. I like the tension that she has with Vision. Obviously, we could tell that was probably right after Age of Ultron, so she's still trying to adapt to what's going on and how she fits in this kind of new team. And Vision's trying to just comfort her and stuff. I thought that was really a touching part of the episode. And just kind of reliving everything leading up to Westview, which was really, really cool. Just to see how she created it was amazing. Like
another reference to Ultron.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. And like, yeah, right there, that image right there perfectly. Like that, when I saw that scene, like you can't, I mean, you understand now why she's doing what she's doing. And it's just like, she just misses Vision. She's been through so much since Age of Ultron. She lost her brother, Civil War. She was going through a lot of problems with the whole blowing up the embassy and everything. And then freaking the world kind of turned against her and her trying to just start a life with Vision till right now. She's been through so much. Watching him die twice, like you can't help but just feel like she's not really the bad guy. She just wants a life with Vision, and I just wish people would just leave her alone. But at the same time, this is causing a catastrophic meltdown to the world. So
kidnap people, man.
But if it's worth getting rid of the world, let them be happy. That's all I got to say to that.
I'll tell you this. This episode proves why Wanda is the strongest Avenger.
Yes, sir.
She's the strongest in the MCU, period.
Yeah, she's the strongest of the multiverse. God damn. So the fact that, okay, so I will say I was wrong. I said that there was going to be like a Mysterio, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Ancient One scene, but no, I guess the whole episode was that going through her memories.
Yeah. There was a lot of Doctor Strange references in there if you guys caught them too.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. So the fact that we got this was also very much Agatha's episode as well.
Catherine
Balaam 1693, that was dope.
Oh yeah, no, I literally went because I went to Massachusetts.
You did the Leo DiCaprio. Whoop, there it is.
oh, there we go.
Yeah, talk about Catherine Hahn's acting, Thomas. You got to talk
she
about
is phenomenal.
Killing it.
If Catherine Hahn and Elizabeth Olsen are not nominated for any kind of awards, I don't know what the hell will be, because
I'm gonna go Negan on them real quick with the baseball bat.
And this just shows how talented those women are, because this
whole
episode,
cast.
This whole cast, but this was their episode.
This episode, them too.
Oh my god,
they stole it.
They stole it. They even from the very beginning, like you see Agatha when she says, "I can be good," and her mom's like, "No, you can't." Like it shows how she's not even all bad. She's not like Ultron, where it's like, I'm just gonna wipe
is
out
that
all
foreshadowing?
humanity.
She's been around for like a few thousand years too, right? Or
no, she's only been
because that could be some
1693 to 2021 or whatever the year they're in. 2025. 2023.
Oh,
so she's been around for less than 400 years, but
400.
Like, goodness gracious, that. Oh, this and then we see like all those, because the whole episode's like, oh, this is Wanda's fault. All Wanda's fault. Wanda's the villain. She's so evil. And then we see how many times in her life she's had that opportunity to be that person, to be that villain.
Hayward's the real villain.
Even with that scene. With Hayward, that sequence with Hayward,
he was tempting her, and that was pissing me off, dude. Like, leave her alone. She's trying to mourn.
It's Hayward is not.
Hayward's a
Mephisto.
little
Hayward's
bitch. That's what Hayward is. And the fact that he let her say goodbye, and she said goodbye. That's all she wanted, was to bury him. And then she said she felt and she knew that her vision was gone. She had closure. She went to her car. She took the deed to Westview, and you know, then it exploded. Her emotions exploded from the grief. And then that line that earlier when Vision says, "But what is grief if not love persevering?" Oh my gosh.
Filled with philosophy.
Finally figured out how Vision's walking around too.
Oh,
And she pretty much created Vision.
He created
yeah,
a vision.
From
from
her
her.
powers of the the Mind Stone. She creates from her powers of the Mind Stone, creates like a new
You
Mind
notice that
Stone.
like while everything was going black and white and she was red, he was coming out yellow.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause it was from
That
the
was so
powers
cool,
that the
though.
Mind Stone. It was like what Agatha was saying was like, it's not rewriting like the history, but the fact that no, Wanda's always had these powers from the very beginning. When she's like, so a little witch stops a bomb, and they're like, no, it was a dud. It didn't go off, and she's like, all right, let's keep going. Like that was like a quick little thing, but it shows like she knew that this is the myth, this is the legend, this is the Scarlet Witch. Yeah. I think it was. I don't know what this next episode's gonna be. I don't know what the future.
I'll tell you what it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be something no one touched on yet. It's gonna be White Vision versus WandaVision.
They can't make her the villain. After this,
I mean, they
episode,
can.
No, I don't think they will.
She's
I
not
would
going to be
hate
the
it
villain.
so
And
much.
I honestly think
But they can.
But I
They-
think
they
what will
would-
happen is
but I don't think they're going to.
she won't be a villain, but people in the MCU are gonna see her as a threat. I think that's what's gonna really
They
happen.
always
They're
have.
setting it
They
up.
always
They're
have.
But more,
setting it
even
up.
more now than ever.
They're setting
I
it up
know-
for
I know
people.
you-
setting up.
I know this episode definitely, pulls at your heartstrings,
Yeah.
but I think that's what it's trying to do. It's trying to get you to feel for Wanda. Exactly. She's gonna something's gonna happen, and it might be if anybody knows about spectral vision and what happens with him and so on and so forth. Something's gonna happen that's gonna cause her to break down again.
Oh, I can tell you this way.
And she's gonna bamboozle the entire MCU, making her the villain.
Yeah. What's going to happen is kids are going to go. She's going to lose Vision for a third time. And then maybe she'll try to bring this White Vision back to be a real Vision, but that guy's going to go too. Everything's going to go
I
again.
don't think so. I think that's how they're gonna bring Vision back into the MCU.
Yeah, I think so.
Like
So
how they
she's
did in
going to she's going to
comics.
somehow
She's gonna get. I don't know how she's gonna do it, but she's gonna put something that's gonna be Paul Bettany's voice into. And notice I said Paul Bettany's voice because I have a theory of who's gonna be White Vision.
The MF Lizard King's coming back.
He's gonna come back. He's like, I'm the Lizard King.
He's coming back. Can't wait.
Okay, but so Sammy, so Sammy in the comments is saying, I think she is going to be a villain and have a redemption arc in Doctor Strange. How? How do you
Sammy is very funny throughout the week. He'll send me serious WandaVision theories, and then he'll send me some that are just like have nothing to do with theories at all.
my issue is that those aren't her movies. She's going to be like a supporting role in those, and it's like
I think Doctor
This-
Strange, she's gonna have a big role.
yeah, but this woman has been through so much. God,
Wait till Nightmare comes on the scene.
She
Enough to
had
make
her
someone go
redemption
crazy.
arc.
So Joaquin
They're just gonna drag her through the dirt a little bit more. Thomas. That's all they're gonna do.
Then Spider-Man's gonna come and go, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eyes.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
What about Hayward breaking the Sokovia Accords?
Hayward is a criminal and needs to be locked up and needs to go to the highest form of prison they have in the MCU.
Vision's
The
body.
Raft. Oh no, wait. No, in the MCU, yeah, it would be the Raft.
Go to the raft.
Send him to the raft.
Yeah.
Hayward has been waiting. I think what's going to happen is he's got the new body of Vision online. But first off, let me give you a little backstory of who the White Vision is, shall I?
Tell us.
Origins of this is straight from IGN.com. I mean, I know some of it, but I'm gonna read you the actual so you get a little thing. Vision's white costume dates back to 1989 storyline called Avengers West Coast Vision Quest. There, Vision's body is completely dismantled, forcing Hank Pym to attempt to put him back together, while Pym is able to physically reassemble Vision minus the damaged skin. Restoring his artificial mind proves to be an impossible task. There's no way of recovering Vision's memories. Worse, Vision was originally reprogrammed by the Avengers using the brain patterns of Wonder Man, who has not been introduced in the MCU at all. Wonder Man refuses to allow his mind to be copied a second time. The result is that Vision is reborn with none of the memories or humanity that made him who he was. He's a cold, unfeeling android at a literal blank slate.
With James Spader's voice.
So
that's actually what I was referring to, because if like Tony was saying, in that comic, literally after the Vision comes back, he's a blank slate, and Wanda confronts him, and so do Speed and Wiccan, and he's just like, I don't know who you are. You're nothing to me.
It's like RoboCop.
Yeah, basically. And if that doesn't break your heart.
Yeah. This is my theory. Agathis, as we saw what I think is foreshadowing right now, where she told her mom that she's not all evil kind of thing. She can be good. I think what's going to happen is she's not going to right now. Yes, she is strangling the boys. But I think what's going to happen is once White Vision enters the arena, they're all going to need to...
A new foe has entered the battlefield.
Yeah. They're all going to need...
Challenger.
They're all going to need to work together. Because I saw a certain image, but I'm not going to talk about it here because I don't want spoilers. Me? But...
Wasn't me this week.
No, but... It's I would think it's going to be... them fighting White Vision. This is what's gonna happen. Agatha's gonna get beaten up like bad, like hurt, and she'll be like, and then I don't know. That's when White Vision enters, and then you'll be like, oh shoot.
The White Vision coming in.
She's gonna help too.
It's popping. He looks like, what's popping, y'all?
So how is he gonna be able to enter the realm?
Well, he obviously got affected by Wanda's magic. That's what turned him on. So I'm assuming he can go in, no problem.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So,
what does Hayward know?
I want to know. I got two questions on this. One,
Samesies.
So in the comics, obviously it was Hank Pym, and I haven't heard like another storyline. I think Iron Man made him the Sunstone, which brought him back, but it was like the same way, no color. I want to know what they're gonna do with this version. Now we did see something in his forehead. We don't know what it is yet. I want to know. Obviously it's looking like Sword is the one that brought him back. Wanda's power was the one that activated him on. I want to know what's in his forehead, what's keeping him alive and breathing and all that, and how this is going to affect episode 9. Obviously the biggest thing that we're all thinking, I know we all are, is that James Spader is going to provide the voice for this new Ultron. Basically a new Ultron in a way, if you really think about it, but this new Vision. And James Spader's finally going to be like, I got my vision. It's all complete. We're going to do this and all that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. You think it's Ultron?
What if Ultron turns on what Hayward was trying to do?
Yeah, because Ultron in Age of Ultron. Now, if it is Ultron, he's going to probably be brand new and all everything again.
Yeah.
Or he may be the same old Ultron. But I feel like Ultron's ultimate plan was he was so advanced in AI that he had a mind of its own. He was thinking for himself. He was building his own army. He had plans to destroy the world, to rebirth it. And what if he comes back and it's just like, we're doing that again, but with Westview. Westview's going for a ride.
Is Westview going to go into the sky now?
Instead of Sokovia's going for a ride, Westview's going for a ride.
And that's when Captain Marvel comes in.
Remember that Vision Ultron out of the internet, so he can't escape.
However,
Vision's
do you think
dead.
okay, but I was reading a theory. Do you really think Vision or Ultron is that stupid to not put up a backup?
Ultron's good.
Yes.
Ultron is.
I think
Ultron
Ultron
has
had a
different
backup.
shapes of-
He knew that was going
Ultron's
to happen, and
everywhere,
he
baby.
put a backup.
Ultron's on a USB somewhere in Hayward's desk.
Yeah.
But don't y'all remember Ultron's got Tony Stark's arrogance? So
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just know that, and it was a good theory. I forgot. I saw it on TikTok somewhere. Someone said that you think Ultron was really that stupid to not have a backup ready to go, like in case this was to ever happen. Plus, I always bring it up. His bot is in the collector's collection at Guardians of the Galaxy, which practically confirms that.
He's still
They saw
around.
some stuff in Homecoming of him and his head and everything. Looked like it was glowing
And
up.
Far From Home.
And Far From Home.
There's that Ultron bot head.
And they're not making
That
us
still has
forget
the
about
glowing
Age of
eyes.
Ultron in this series. So if Ultron's not in it at the end, then all this has been leading to nothing.
There's been this show, and I know it probably because of all the characters, but this show has had such a strong connection. And I think you said that, Zeragos, that to Age of Ultron, that it can't. It would
Not
be a
need to fucking
throwaway
be.
if they don't put Ultron.
Yeah, I really think so. And like I said,
break
if the first thing I
myself
hear from that White
today.
Vision is Ultron's voice, I am going to lose it. Like,
I'm gonna
oh
be.
my
If I hear
god,
James Spader, bro. Ooh,
the Lizard King is
the
back.
Lizard King, bro.
Where's Michael Scott?
You know. So okay, what about where's Monica and?
Y'all are talking about this big
and
showdown.
Thors.
Where's Photon?
So, yeah, so it's funny enough. Jolene's been
Vision.
like reminding me to make a list
And
because
Quicksilver.
I was telling her there's so many things that are not answered yet that need to be answered in this last episode. And if they make this episode 40 minutes, there's no way in hell
Oh,
I'm
dude,
gonna
This
have a
last episode's
satisfying.
like an hour and a half. I
It
would be
needs to
so
be.
bored.
Someone in the chat
needs
said
to be
it's
50
50 minutes. Someone
they
said in the
confirmed
chat
that?
it's 50 minutes.
I'm not gonna believe anything till okay, but
Yeah,
hold on.
confirmed
We all
it.
said
had
it was 50.
we all have problems with
50
Disney Plus again,
minutes?
didn't we?
Yeah. Oh
midnight?
yeah. The problem with Disney Plus is still occurring. Yes.
But it
Yes.
was like only 5 minutes this time, which was okay. You know, I
Look,
wasn't too pissed about it, but
here's
I was
the
like,
thing.
really, we're doing this again?
I can't. No, we still need to know about Photon, about
Yeah.
Pietro. We need to know about Hayward. We need to know about Darcy. We need to know
To
about
be
Ultron.
continued in
That's
Doctor
why I'm
Strange.
thinking they're gonna do a
Yeah,
secret
exactly.
episode, man, because they can't just leave that all up in the air, man. They gotta, they gotta. finish
Christopher
off the
brings up
arc.
a great point. Who's the missing person? Are they gonna even answer the missing person?
Who's the freaking aerospace engineer? I want to know who that is.
Oh, that was already debunked. That was
As
like,
I
No!
said,
We're
a
gonna get
story
it
for
somewhere.
another time.
Actually, it wasn't. It wasn't.
no, was it?
It's Reed Richards.
No, because Photon, the actress who plays Photon, was I forget. She tweeted something out after. She's like, "I can't wait for you guys to see who the real aerospace engineer is. It's gonna blow your mind," or something
Reed
like
Richards
that.
confirmed.
That's gonna be Captain Marvel too. Yeah.
What if it's the villain from
What do you
Captain
wanna say?
Marvel too?
I was gonna say, like with Pietro. So Agatha
Pietro.
said that she was the eyes and the ears. So does that mean that Pietro didn't exactly have control over his actions while in the hex?
It's Pietro now.
Right.
He still had the speed.
I'm gonna say this. It's Nicholas Scratch, her son. That's who I'm gonna
But
say.
he's got
she is.
speed.
You can do anything you want
She
with
said
magic, to
she
be
didn't
honest.
say she gave him the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just said she was his eyes and his ears.
So do you
And
think that?
tongue
So
and nose.
do you think
I'm
he
just-
knows what's going on right
I'm
now?
I'm still sticking to
I'm
my
preparing
theory.
us all. I'm just gonna
Snooper's
prepare
gonna
us all in
snoop,
case if
and
it's
he is-
not who you think it is. Like, I don't want you
I'm-
guys to get too excited that if it is him, I
Yeah.
don't even want to get too
No,
excited.
no, 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 no.
it is
I'm
him,
just
but-
sticking with my little theory. When he said Snooper's gonna snoop, he's there with another plan.
Mhm.
That's it.
I hope to God I'm wrong and it
Yeah.
is actually Fox Universe, but I don't want to get everyone's hopes up. And
No,
it's
I'm
not.
there with
Yeah,
you
no.
too, Tony.
everybody's hopes
Like,
are
I really
crossed.
don't. Like, I really want it. I've been wanting this since
Yeah.
freaking MCU started.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're finally getting it, but I don't want it to be like the next episode. I'm actually this person. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, well, thanks a lot, Marvel.
But Tony, did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see what Kevin Feige said this week in like an interview?
What did Feige say?
He was like, "Yeah, we at the very beginning there was like some ideas that we threw around, and one of them was definitely to have Evan Peters come back and like play Quicksilver.
There
like,
was an idea.
and the way that he frames it. Also, Kevin Feige is like a master of the art
manipulator.
of
He's Mephisto. He's
sentences.
gonna play Mephisto.
But the way he
He'd
made
be a
it
perfect
sound was like
Mephisto.
it could have been anybody. It could have been any actor who played this Pietro.
If you watch a lot of like the interviews he did with X-Men Apocalypse, like everybody was like, "Are you gonna bring that character back?" And he was just kind of struggling. Oh, you never know. I would love to do it, and if they ever want me, it's like, bro, you knew you were gonna be doing this for like 2 years in advance.
I'm kind of pissed if it's not the Fox,
Snoopers.
I mean, I there's a couple Fox cast members that I would keep, and then there's a lot that I would recast.
So
You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna throw this out on the bat. This last episode, I'm going full speed. Like at this point, my train is, it's been wibbling, it's been wobbling. But now that we're here, I'm just gonna risk it all. I'm gonna say Mephisto's up in this TV show, dog.
I've been saying that since episode 1, man.
We also
I'm saying my gears are all on chugga mode.
I'm saying it.
Like Miles
saying that
laughing
since
right
the
now.
trailers
He's
came out.
laughing. He knows. He's like, Dad, you got it. You got it,
Dad, I've been trying to tell you for
Y'all-
weeks. You wouldn't listen.
We all saw how the rabbit ate that bird.
Yeah.
Mephisto
the
doesn't have to
bunny
be
was-
exactly an insect. It could be Mephisto
Bunnies
could be
don't eat
anyone.
birds.
No,
That's right.
it
Mephisto
turned
could be
into a
freaking
cicada.
Evan Peters for all we know.
Yeah. No, because that doesn't make any sense. Because he's outside with Photon at that part.
Okay, he could just
The
be in there.
bunny
We don't know what that
is
last line meant.
Mephisto.
He could be good
I'm
again.
saying it, guys. We're gonna see little
Tim thinks
super
it's
scratchy
good.
walking
Others
over
may think it's a bad
Agnes,
thing.
dude, and then she's gonna pick him up and then.
Okay, what if he's not? Okay, but what if he's not Mephisto, but he's Nightmare?
But
I
what
don't
if,
care,
what
but
if,
Senior
what
Scratch
if-
is part of this.
What if it's actually a setup for Marvel's What If?
What if Quicksilver came to the MCU?
I'd be pissed, but also pretty excited.
So one thing that I'm gonna be like a super nerd for a second and talk about how. So I'm gonna be a super gamer nerd. People in the chat, shout out if you play Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom what?
Kingdom Hearts. So
You're about to bring anime into this?
Did we just talk about my views on anime?
Oh God.
You wanna put
All
me on
right,
the-
go ahead. Say your
Something
stuff.
very quick. So it's a huge story. Kingdom Hearts is super convoluted if you're not into it. But I'm here to talk about the fact that there are exactly silence. Sammy was right, silence. All right, Kingdom Hearts. It's the Final Fantasy world mixed with the Disney world. That's pretty much what you got to know. But what you also got to know for what I'm about to say is that everybody has a soul, and when their soul is removed, they have a different personality called a heartless, and that heartless can have like its own life. It can
Kanye
have its
West song.
own.
How could you be so heartless?
Okay. Yes, there we go. So Sora has a heartless called Roxas. And those were two characters that could both like wield the Keyblade. I know I'm losing Mar right
No.
now. I'm losing Tim.
Roxas, Roxon sounds oddly similar. Am I right?
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, the fact was that when Sora when he brought his soul back to his body, he was now Sora again. But they found a way to split them by having like this robot body that could be put, like Roxas's soul could be put in that. So then Roxas was his own person. What I'm thinking is that the way that they get Vision is that kind of like I think of the scene where Mysterio is walking around and like his holographic outfit comes on. We're gonna have something like that where this Vision that's made from all of Wanda's connection to the Mind Stone is gonna go into the White Vision's body, and then boom, that's gonna be Vision.
What I want to know is
that's-
how long it took him to fix that dent in his head.
Yeah. So what about that? So we see that little vision of Wanda, right? And as the Scarlet Witch, right? We see that little
Sexy,
glimpse.
man.
When are we gonna get her in that outfit? When do you
Oh my God, Tim,
Asking
you
the
soon.
right questions. There we go.
you brought up such a good question.
Yeah.
Or
I'm hoping
in my
soon,
head.
man. I mean, if they can work around it to make it more appearable for the movies and make it not look, I'm just gonna say this. There's a reason why Hugh Jackman never wore the Wolverine costume. It's because it didn't look good on him. That's why.
Oh,
he's
this
gone
will
for
look
tank
great.
top-
This will
The
look
tank
will look
top and the
great on him.
jeans. I'm just saying, not like I hope it looks good and it looks great from
Let's
the
see if I can pull it
outline.
up quickly.
But there's just some costumes that they have to tweak or change just to make it more
I'm gonna
acceptable.
try and
on
see if I
film.
can pull it up quickly. Keep
So-
talking. Keep talking.
So, speaking of that outfit, you guys realized at the beginning of the episode when Agatha Harkness is getting bullied by the other witches,
Right.
and their mom hits her with the "Why no fakie." The mom gets like a crown around her head. So is the mom like, because you know how they say like, oh, you're the Scarlet Witch, and it kind of sounds here more like Scarlet Witch is a title than the character. Was the mom the previous Scarlet Witch who got bamboozled, and then the Scarlet Witch spirit flew away, and then it found
Dark Phoenix.
But why would it be? Why would she be able to? I mean, because the whole
how come she'd be able to die so quick?
Well, yeah, she died so quick, and the whole point of this episode was figuring out how Wanda has the power that she does. And if her mom was the original Scarlet Witch, she should have been able to kill Agatha no problem.
Well, maybe she didn't have the chaos magic, and maybe the Scarlet Witches back then, or the Scarlet Witch, did not have chaos magic.
You can see from that first fight, or that fight where the witches are bullying Agatha.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like Agatha has full control of her powers. It seems like something is protecting her from the other witches. Right there. She made a certain deal with a certain somebody who was like, I bet
Mephisto,
but you're gonna be my Scarlet Witch homegirl. And then she's like, psych, I don't got that ability. And he's like, whack, I'm gonna be a bunny for the rest of the show. And then boom, Senior Scratchy.
He's waiting, bro. He's waiting.
What I remember is I only watched this episode once this week, so that's why I'm not going to be saying this with certainty. But I thought Agatha says, you're not supposed to exist. You're a myth. You're the Scarlet Witch.
She does.
She said, I finally figured out who you are. I thought it was a myth. You're not supposed to exist, but you're the Scarlet Witch. And then that was when I was like eating a bowl of cereal and I like dropped that. I was like, name drop.
It's like in slow-mo too, dropping your bowl.
Yeah. So I think that's I think the Scarlet Witch is like a myth, like a mythical like creature that she's like, oh shit, you're real. And then the mom is like the supreme witch of that coven.
Also, so Tony, this was one of the first posters that they released.
Oh, that's her outfit.
Wasn't that her outfit from like? Didn't she wear that in like Avengers and all that though?
Show it again.
If you change the opacity, not the opacity, but the contrast of that image, of that silhouette of her, that belt is what she's wearing.
There's also another poster where the chest part of that TV is the outfit too.
Yeah. Also recently, I never seen this, but I saw a deleted scene from Age of Ultron. Apparently, all the clothes she was wearing in that movie were all freaking Black Widow's clothes, and I didn't know that. I never saw that deleted scene. Yeah. She's like, "Is that my jacket?" And she goes, "It looks good on you."
She goes, "You didn't see that coming?
You didn't see that coming?"
Yeah.
There was one. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
I'm looking
final
forward to
theories, expectations?
Yes. Wait. Hold on. We didn't mention the ad and how the missile launch the rocket.
Oh yeah, it seems like every memory she went with it related to one of the ads.
Did it? Because I only recognized the.
I figured all the Hydra stuff. All the Hydra stuff was the experiments. The ticking was the.
Okay. About Yo Magic.
I'm still trying to. I think it was the whole fact that she's a Scarlet Witch.
How come we didn't go to Lagos, baby?
Well, we saw the. Oh, yeah, that's true. We didn't go to Lagos.
I think it just has something. They showed the aftermath of that though. Don't they? Or no? That was before.
That was at the beginning.
Yeah. What we see in the bedroom scene is
that's after Age of Ultron.
That's like weeks after Age of Ultron. And
so we still don't know who's behind the ads, for Christ's sake.
It's that guy.
We don't even see them.
What?
When she's driving through town, we don't even see those two people in the ads.
Yeah, you're right. And those aren't her parents officially. People thought those are going to be her parents.
Yeah, I thought it would be her parents.
But we now know the parents are bamboozled under rubble.
They ain't mommy and daddy.
They're Hydra.
I don't know what they are. It's scary, though.
It is pretty scary.
Final thought. Mephisto's going to come and booty tickle the whole MCU. Scarlet Witch is going to go break it apart. And Spider-Man's going to be like, yo, I didn't see that coming. Damn.
I love that image. Producer
Mr. E.
Shout out to producer.
Final expectation, final theory of what this next episode is. This finale is going to be.
This episode will be darker than any Marvel movie ever. Marvel
Darker
TV
than my
show
room.
ever. This will be dark.
Darker than the outside. right now.
And Senior Scratchy will be eating the children. Thank you.
Holy shit!
you imagine just a
Kinda
little
like-
bun
kinda like in
on
a-
it?
you know,
the
Freddy
only way I
Krueger?
could see this ending with Mephisto is if he eats the children. It has to happen.
Like we're gonna see like Freddy Krueger, you know, when he's like that worm and he's eating the like
or in that one scene as above, so
the
below, where the
legs,
guy
and you
just
see the
gnawing on the
legs and
face.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Do not.
But it is PG-13,
Do
so I don't
not
think it's
talk to me about as above, so below. Oh, that
You mean the
horrible
Academy
depiction.
Award-winning movie, As Above, So
No.
Below?
Remember, we went to the we almost walked out. You and me,
Ass
Josue. We
above,
almost
so
walked.
below.
You didn't
out
like it?
after-
It was like the 7 different layers of hell. I thought it was a cool message.
It was a horrible depiction of my culture. That's what it was. It was the
Those caves aren't
catacombs
like
are
that, big
not
man.
that.
We don't know.
Oh my gosh.
well, you can visit them.
You can't visit them.
I don't want to.
You
After
ever
watching that
lost-
movie, I
you
don't
ever
want to.
lost in the
to go into them.
catacombs and then just go to the 7 layers of hell?
Yeah.
Do you ever
Ghost
just,
Rider?
No. You ever just
You ever just
get lost?
7-layer bean dip? Like
You ever
the
just
7 layers
freaking
of
get the
hell?
spirit of vengeance and come back, or
Oh, it's 9-layer bean dip?
See, what do you think?
No, 7-layer. I like 7
I'm not
layers.
adding
but it's
sour
really
cream
different.
or beans.
Missy has a theory.
Let's hear it, Missy. I want to hear expectations. Go, 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 go.
I just don't want to give you the credit that Mephisto is Senior Scratchy.
I-
I don't
dude,
want to give that.
If it
credit. I
happens,
don't.
I'm gonna do a little shimmy. All right.
Yeah, no,
I watch it in my bed usually. I'm just gonna jump out of the bed and do a little shimmy.
you better record.
That's what I
that.
did when Evan Peters showed up.
He could just be.
So
a
Thomas, wait,
familiar.
if you get a video, if I watch it before you, Thomas, and you get a video of me doing a shimmy, don't watch. Or if you get a video from me, don't watch it.
Wait. What
Let-
are we shimming
No.
about?
After, let Missy give her damn theory, and then we'll talk
I'll
about the
explain it
shimmies.
afterwards.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be. I think the next episode's gonna be like a big old showdown, but nobody's gonna know who's on what side. There's not gonna
Ooh,
be.
I like
sides.
that.
It's gonna be like in Pirates of the Caribbean when they all have the guns out.
Yeah.
Oh, the swords.
No, it's
Oh, the
gonna be like
swords, yeah.
the Spider-Mans that are like.
Oh yeah. No. What?
I don't know.
The Office?
Because I think White Vision's gonna show up, and then Agatha's gonna be like, "Who the hell are you? Are we? What's
they're all
going
gonna
on
be like,
here?" And then like Pietro, he's gonna be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Wait, the town's gonna get effed up, and the people in the town.
You know what's really gonna happen?
It's gonna be Man of Steel.
White Vision's gonna come in, and then Wanda's gonna go Vision, and then he's gonna go, "Who the hell is Vision?"
Oh.
The people
Oh,
on
I'm
the
sorry.
town,
Like,
big circle
ah,
in
hit
front of the
her.
fire.
For
And
Uche.
then speeding
And they're
with her
gonna
gonna
have
be
their
like,
phones
They're gonna have their phones out. Yeah.
Who the hell is Vision, man?
I just thought of another question that hasn't been answered. Josue. What the hell has Hayward been tracking? If that's not the real
Yeah.
Vision, what the hell has he been tracking?
the decay of vibranium.
But that's not real vibranium. How the hell is that? how
I
is he
understand,
tracking
but that was a
He's tracing the the Mind Stone.
isn't it the
Maybe the power of the stone?
He's gonna try to get the stone to put it into his new
So
vision.
seeing that Wanda can create vision that means that she is so powerful that she can literally create matter.
But again,
Shit,
Vision
she's
can't
an
get out of the
So she's-
dome though.
So she created vibranium. So Hayward is tracking the only bit of vibranium in
Holy
Westview
crap.
and its decay rate.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
But why would he want
I was
that
just like-
vibranium?
Like to me now, I look at him like he's like a ghost. Like I don't see Vision as like an actual.
Well,
being. I
I'm
see him as a
assuming
ghost.
Hayward wants him because maybe this Ultra, or yeah, I'm just gonna call him Ultron. This
Yeah.
Ultron isn't
White
at full
Vision.
power yet, and maybe if he fuses with Vision or like that, like spectral vision,
Hmm.
Mecha
they might,
Vision?
yeah, Mecha Vision, and exactly, basically, if White Vision mixes with other Vision, do they become Mecha Vision?
Mhm.
One
Yeah.
vision, two vision. What does it mean?
Red Vision, no color vision.
Blue, blue vision.
I don't. Oh god. Yeah, and then the
Yes.
question that's like in the comments with Lush TV and Sammy Dottie, like what's up with Dottie? We never saw her ID. Mar, you want to bring up the fact that there was like even the flowers, right?
The flowers, your little flowers
I
theory.
mean, I never really like double checked on it. Like I never checked to confirm it, but one of my friends said that there was like a theory that all the rose bushes outside of everybody's houses corresponded to their powers. So like Wanda had red roses, and then Agatha had purple roses. And then when we saw like the split second of Dottie in the last episode, they were yellow. So people are saying like, oh,
Dottie's Mysterio.
Dottie, like is Dottie mysterious? Like Jake Gyllenhaal?
Everyone is Mysterio.
It's all an illusion of Mysterio.
What if
Thought I was dead, didn't you?
what if that's Agatha's mom or something, and she's still the Scarlet Witch, and then she's gonna pass it on to Wanda?
Yeah, Agatha's
What
mom's
if
like
it
a
is
Mac.
Agatha?
You need to record
Oh,
that for a
shit.
TikTok the moment Thomas realizes your theory. Oh, shit.
Agatha's mom be like,
And then
"I'm
she
alive."
hello because we see the yellow colors with when
Mephisto.
the thing blows up, the Tesseract blows up, right? With the Tesseract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
wait.
Loki's
it
staff.
was a scepter.
Oh, Loki's scepter
Yeah.
is the yellow.
When that blows up
You
the
see
yellow, and
Kill
then we
has
see
sword.
Wanda. I mean, that's what we think it's Wanda coming down. But maybe,
No, it is Wanda.
It is one.
Maybe it's Dottie.
Dottie?
That's why the
It's not
color's
Dottie.
yellow.
It's not Dottie.
Like the yellow
Dottie is the soul
it's
stone.
it's Wanda.
I mean the mind
Tim's face after he said that. He was like,
I don't know. That's kind of crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
All
Tim,
right.
can you do that little shimmy again?
Senior Scratchy
Do the
being
shimmy-
Mephisto.
do a
Oh
little
yeah.
shimmy,
Did
Tim.
you get my senior
Do a little
scratch
shimmy.
stuff earlier?
Do a little shimmy first.
I would do a little shimmy if I'm right about senior scratchy.
Yeah,
Yes.
do it right now.
Wait,
So-
what's your theory about Senior Scratchy?
Yeah, let's get
Mephisto
one
or whatever.
like one sentence theories of like the most crazy thing that could happen this episode.
I'll give you 3 words.
Okay.
Oh, no, 4 words. Senior Scratchy equals Mephisto. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm loving the Mephisto thing on this live stream too. It's awesome. Producer, shout out to you for that. That's awesome.
All right.
That's my theory.
Josue, one crazy expectation or theory of this episode.
Mephisto es Señor Scratchy.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Tony, what's one crazy thing that's gonna happen in this episode?
I'm just gonna say, don't be expecting what you think you're expecting,
no.
because they might throw you a curveball.
Yeah. Well, they probably will.
Why do you say it like that, Tony?
That's not.
Why
That,
do
that
you
wasn't.
say it
that
like
was,
that?
I said
I
something
swear, I don't
crazy. That sounds
know any-
realistic.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Like one
What do
person
you
tells me
know,
one
Tony?
thing, and then I hear like
What
50
do
other
you
theories.
know?
I'm like, I don't know what to believe anymore. So I don't even know what's gonna happen next week. I'm glad because I want to go and like. My dad walks in right now and just spoils it on the live stream.
He goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, my dad.
Tony
You got
traumatized.
anything? Any crazy theories?
March.
Give that
one
flower one.
crazy thought.
I'm gonna call it right now. Mars Mephisto.
You see me get
Marfisto.
Marfisto.
Hell yeah.
She's actually controlling
jeez.
Westview from
I
undisclosed
like.
location.
All right. I like Christopher's 4 words. Let's try and make it 4 words. Yeah. Crazy last minute cameos from
Yeah.
Christopher. Like that.
Yeah,
Sammy
Iron Man
does.
comes back.
Reed Richards is coming.
Tony Stark
Yeah,
appears.
Tony
Ew.
Stark.
Oh, hold on. What if Vision's voice is Tony Stark?
No.
What
Just
if
no.
like
Vision's
you
voice
think
is
it's gonna be
Bruce
Ultron,
Banner?
and then they
I'd
throw you a
say no.
curveball. It's Tony Stark's voice.
Robert Downey Jr., bro.
I would actually lose my shit for that. I'd be like, no way
I
they got
thought,
him back
what?
to do this, dude.
Since
I don't know.
I'm just saying because he.
No, 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 listen
I've,
to the
I've
info
got
now.
I've got 3 words: to be continued. That's how it's gonna end.
No.
Dude, if it does,
Oh, you'll
I'll
see.
be
what if it says
pissed
to
if it
be
ends like
the
that.
multi?
and
Was
next
it
week-
called?
no, people are so
Next
pissed.
time,
what you
next
did.
time you see Wanda will be in Doctor
Oh, yeah, Wanda
Strange.
will
Oh,
return.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Wanda
you know-
will return. Wanda
You
will
know,
return.
you know what? Did you guys notice that this episode didn't say to be please stand by?
Yeah, yeah.
It
Yes,
did.
it did. Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
it did.
Yes, it
Yes,
did.
it
Did it? Are you
Yeah, it
sure?
Yes,
did.
it did. Yes, it did.
Yes, it
No, I
did. Because I
saw
remember
it.
getting
Yes,
mad
it did.
after
Yes, it did.
seeing it. I always get mad. after
Wait,
seeing
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait,
I will
wait.
pull up the
Alright,
episode
this
right
episode
now. and
didn't
I
say
will show you.
Pull
please
it
stand
up.
by.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Yeah, we looked back
Yeah,
on it.
it doesn't
I
say
didn't believe him either.
it doesn't say please stand by.
I'm gonna pull it up just in case.
Pull
Why
it
was I
up,
going
pull it
to
up,
TikTok?
pull it
No,
up.
Disney.
Everybody in the chat, pull it up.
Everybody in the
Pull it
chat,
up,
we're
pull
doing
it
a
up.
live watch. Please, the last couple minutes of WandaVision.
Oh, I gotta log in.
Podcast.
Never mind.
Here, here.
Previously on. Yep.
Oh,
yep,
I'm about to hit the fattest dab right
Thomas,
now.
you gotta hit that resume button.
And then,
let me get this
put it in the
dab
chat,
ready.
guys. Who's right, Josue or everyone else?
She said, what she say? Listen, people. You're supposed to be a myth.
Supposed to be a myth.
White Vision.
Let me get this dab ready real quick.
Dude, that makeup too, she looks so different. She doesn't look like herself. Wait, no, don't show this. We're gonna get copyright by Disney. We're gonna get sued. Stop!
Here it comes. Here it
If
comes.
you do it
Here
for
comes,
educational purposes.
here comes the fattest dab in the world.
the
It's gonna
trademark
happen.
law.
Wait, did he say again?
This
It
is
said-
chaos magic. She's like,
Oh my god, did you
honey.
put more than 3 seconds?
It's got
Scarlet
no
Witch.
volume, though.
Oh, no to be continued.
Oh shit!
Or no, please.
way!
I'm
All right,
counting
no.
that TV as it because that still pissed me off. That
Scarlet
TV. Just seeing that TV screen pisses me off, and I'm traumatized by it already.
It's just a blank ass screen.
Oh,
Because
that
it's
is
not a TV show
dab.
anymore. Yeah, it's not a
What
TV
you
show.
just witnessed is
Yeah.
the fattest dab in the
Oh
world.
shit!
I'm still
you know
taking
what?
that as please stand
Wait,
by
since
because
we're
I hate
talking
seeing
about
TV.
TikToks teaching us things, can I say something that's a
Okay.
little off topic? Okay, so
Oh,
no, so there's this girl, lady, on TikTok. Hold
woman.
on, a whoop. Her name Jen Markham.
Okay.
She had a question about so in Infinity War, Vision dies.
Yeah.
Wanda's blipped, so
Yeah.
Vision's body's just laying there.
Yeah.
Why didn't any of them take Vision's body with them when they left?
There's
Why'd
so
they-
much more to worry
why
about, I think.
they just
That
left
too.
him because
I think
he
they were
was
more
like
freaked out on the point of how many people actually were gone.
Yeah, I think.
Like, because they
I
saw the
think
people in Wakanda
they
that were gone.
Literally, Cap says it best.
He's literally laying next to Vision,
He says, "Oh God,"
and he's laying next
and
to
he's
Vision.
right next to
so you
Vision.
think they're just
They-
like
You know what? I'm gonna go
They
and
need to
say
figure
this.
this
You know
out.
So
how I
you
would
don't
really
think
like the
that when
episode, the last season to end, to be honest, is if they did like a nice little. And I know this character has nothing to do with the show, but since no MCU movie has come out since this happened, I would love for them to do a touching tribute to Chadwick Boseman, just
They
to kind
probably
of
will.
like in memory of, or this
They
is
probably will.
dedicated to the life of.
yeah, anyway.
You know what? I know
Sounds
that'd
like-
be interesting because I saw a TikTok that said that if the multiverse happens, it could give a chance to. And I know Marvel said they would never recast Black Panther, but let's just say, all these universes open up and we get the Black Panther from a different universe, who's Michael B. Jordan, who was saved as a young age, who was brought back to Wakanda.
That's how they can
and
bring
now-
him back. Honestly,
Mhm.
So he'd be Superman and
no Superman.
No Superman.
No
Super steroids.
That's not.
I like
confirmed.
squeaky clean Henry Cavill. Thank you very much. Sammy's right. They did change the Black Panther intro. Yes, that was very good.
That was very
Tribute.
touching. I cried.
Damn, bro, you totally were right. I am
He
like,
called it. He
I
called
am
it. He called it.
shocked. I am really
Yeah.
shocked. My crazy
Just like how
theory
I
is
call
that
Senior
the
Spencer.
cameo will be Sir Patrick Stewart, and it will be changing
Wheelchair,
into
no
Pat-
wheelchair.
Wheelchair, obviously, you can't do it without no
You
wheelchair.
can't do a Professor X. Well, how about
he's
why
gonna
don't I
come
say
in a
Professor
jet
X?
on a like it's like a jetpack.
The Black
wheelchair.
Jet from X-Men.
Storm's jet. Storm's jet. Well, no, that got no scoped in.
It's just gonna be
Last
Ryan
Stand.
Reynolds as Deadpool.
Not Last
Hey,
Stand,
Oh gosh.
yeah,
That'd
So
be
you're probably what's
interesting.
happening. You're probably wondering what's happening right now.
you're probably wondering what's
Two
happening. Right now. You're
swords
watching WandaVision. I'm not
come
part
out
of this
of-
show, but I'm
like
saying
he's
what's gonna come.
he
with
jumps in front of the camera when they're fighting. So you guys are probably wondering what's happening right now.
Mhm.
Well, I'll tell you, my
He's-
next film is gonna be Deadpool kills the Fox universe.
He's gonna do the classic Disney intro. He's like, "Hi, my name is Deadpool, and you're watching WandaVision."
Yes, I would
There we
die
go.
for that, dude.
There
Wait,
we
what if he
go.
does that in his movie?
That'd be
He
great.
could. He could, because he's gonna make
I
some
would
Disney
love that.
references for sure.
There
Oh,
we
I
go.
already know MCU, and that was another thing we kind of skipped over. But Blade's gonna be PG-13.
Oh, is it?
Deadpool's gonna be the only R-rated MCU project. I'm not too scared for Blade. I know me and Thomas talked a little bit about that. Did we lose Thomas? No, he's just
Yeah,
actually.
dude. No, I'm watching. I'm watching how wrong I
Well,
was.
me and
That's
Thomas
what I'm
talked about
watching.
how R-rated was back in like the late '90s, early 2000s compared to a hard PG-13 now.
Yeah.
Basically on the same level. So I don't know what's happening there, but
So he's laughing, but I'm about to oh god, there was something that I wanted you to bring up. That they're doing a Train to Busan American version.
Oh, that's so stupid.
God,
they should not do that.
Stupid.
That's so dumb.
Have you seen
That's
the American
so dumb.
version of The Grudge? It was horrible.
No, they.
Dude,
I got to be
dumb.
part of a screener for that
Yeah.
film, and I was telling people not to watch
Missy
it.
says they're gonna be on the Metro Link. That's what they're gonna be on. How great! How fun!
Train to I don't know.
Train
to
to
Manhattan.
wherever. How far the train?
Train to
goes.
New York. Marvel Zombies confirmed.
Oh my god. Well,
Yeah,
wait.
nice.
Oh, what about the Baymax stuff?
Oh, yeah,
that's
they're gonna be
true.
joining the
Well,
MCU,
it's
aren't
not-
they?
Yeah,
it's
they're
not-
joining
yeah,
the
so
MCU.
Wait.
Big Hero 6
'Cause,
will
Big
be
Hero
joining
6 is-
MCU,
Yes.
but not Baymax.
Yeah.
Not Baymax.
Why
Oh,
not?
Baymax is
He's the
not?
whole reason of that team.
They're not. They're bringing,
the whole-
they're bringing
all the kids in-
characters that were not shown in that movie, but from the Big Hero.
Oh, it would just be Big Hero
Series.
6, as in like the comic book wise.
Yes.
Okay.
But
So
not
like
Baymax.
Hero and them are gonna come in either?
I don't
Well,
think
Stan Lee was part of the Big Hero
Whack.
series.
Yeah, he was. He had his cameo in that movie.
I mean, it'd be
Yeah.
dope if they brought like OG Baymax. Or I guess
La,
comic
la, la, la.
Baymax. You
La,
beat
la,
me
la,
by
la.
1 second.
Keep going.
Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the TLEV Show. It was a long one. I actually know it's about the same time.
We're wrapping up pretty good.
Yeah.
We were wrapped up pretty well. We did a lot of topics. I vented a lot. Thank you all so much. I'll make sure to limit myself to 0 vents next episode. That way you get a nice little
Next
break from my
episode is
stupid
the
face.
one.
The
Next
one.
episode,
Is the
yes.
Oh
one.
god.
So-
Next
Everyone
episode, we
be
find
here
out if
for
we
the
get a secret
next
episode
one.
or not.
Yes. So
Next
the
Sunday.
next what you will see in the intro of the next
How are we gonna do
episode
this?
is going to be all a
Our
compilation
reactions?
of all of our reactions to the ending,
Next
to
episode?
that scene, that cameo. It's gonna be a compilation, and that will be the intro. So stick around.
Please remind me Thursday to do that.
I
can
will.
do
Yes,
that.
don't worry. I'll remind you, Tony. Don't worry.
Thank you.
You have that to look forward to. Thank you to the 12 people who stuck around. Y'all are the best, and we will see you all next week. Thank you, everyone.